And we're back again here at Callaway Stadium, LaGrange versus Shaw, getting ready for the game coming up tonight. And as we mentioned before, LaGrange Shaw turned out to be a bit of a rivalry, especially when they were in the same region. It always seemed to be the pads started popping a little harder and whatnot. Different situation here. But with the seniors, you know, for a lot of these guys, this is going to be the last time they put on the pads ever. So, you know, there's no adults league like there is for soccer or for baseball, softball, whatnot. That's going to be an interesting deal for them.
Yeah, and that's a great point to make. We tell our players every single year, whether it's at college or in the high school level, those 4 years are going to fly by.
Yeah.
Don't count the days, make the days count. We've always tried to preach, but this day is going to come for everybody. It's just like you said, there's church league basketball and there's church league softball. There's not church league football.
Yeah.
You never get to play this game again, and you never know when your last opportunity is going to be. These kids today know, for seniors, for most of them, because only about 6% of all high school seniors in the entire nation have an opportunity to play NCAA football at the next level. So they'll cherish this moment. This will be a game they always remember, and hopefully for the Rangers, we'll come out on top.
For the players, a lot of them, as they go on through the high school, that's where it's a strong hitch in the face type deal, because whereas you may not go to college to play football, it's up to them to whether they go to college for other things, you know, for life. And that's what they really need to focus on. You know, the NFL is not going to be how many players went to the NFL from the LaGrange last 30 years.
Right. Well, we've been fortunate. We've had quite a few do that.
Yeah.
But you're exactly right. I think the thing that
small percentage
we've always tried to instill is that if you focus on the team and do your best, do your job for the team, and the team has success, if you're talented enough, people will come find you. But enjoy your high school experience, because you don't know what that next level is going to bring. It's got to be the right fit. It's got to be the right system. And so I always encourage high school students, hey, do a great job in the classroom where you have choices, and then enjoy your high school experience. And as a team, play for one another, enjoy the experience. And then I think there's so many valuable lessons you can learn from being a part of a football team, because I think it's unique in that football is a sport. If all 11 don't work in sync, you're not going to be successful. Baseball, you can have a good hitter. Basketball, you have a couple of guys that can maybe score. I'm not downplaying the need for team in those sports as well, but football, it's all got to work. I had an opportunity to coach the offensive line and always told them, hey, our job is to create an atmosphere for other people to be successful. And if everybody's got that attitude and nobody cares who gets the credit, one, you're going to get more touches on offense, and two, your team's probably going to be more successful.
When we come back, we'll take a look at the game conditions, and we'll do that after this next break. LaGrange versus Shaw here at Callaway Stadium. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Hi, football fans. Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football, and we also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We support the team, the coaches, the band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and the fans. At Glenn Smith, we're proud to be your local Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 500 new and used vehicles every day. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. That's Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle? A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more, because a State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just four walls and four wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
This broadcast of Granger football is authorized under the rights granted to Eagles Nest Incorporated by LaGrange High School, and it's intended solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of LaGrange High School is prohibited. Take a look at the game conditions right now. 54 degrees. That wind is whipping up a good bit when I was last out there. The forecast calls for about 48 by the end of the game, so nice and nippy, but no rain in the forecast. It did sprinkle a little bit earlier on. Of course, it doesn't matter with the turf field now. It's not like back in the 2000, 2001, 2002 where the rain would tear up the field. This turf is really, really nice. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. Earlier, I had a chance to talk with head coach Chuck Gibbs, and we'll have that conversation coming up after this next break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome to your friendliest hometown dealer, Nissan of LaGrange, where we work hard to get you the car you've been searching for. Our new and pre-owned selections are hand-picked to provide the best in color, options, and financing that's right for you. We have a huge database of lenders to get you in the vehicle of your dreams. And Nissan of LaGrange has a world-class service department that's second to none. Come see why folks come from Atlanta, Columbus, and beyond to shop for your friendliest hometown dealer, Nissan of LaGrange, 1050 Lafayette Parkway in beautiful LaGrange, Georgia.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see taillights? Or your dog's tail wagging when you first brought him home? Do you see 4 tires or 2 tired kids in the back seat after their first day of school? Other insurance companies just see a car, but a State Farm agent sees what your car really means to you. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
The Medicine Cabinet is excited to announce the opening of their 3rd store in the Lee's Crossing community at 1704 Roanoke Road in LaGrange. Stop in and meet the staff. Pharmacist Tommy Whitworth will be leading the team. They offer home delivery inside city limits, a drive-through, and no long lines to wait in. Check out their medication compliance programs, a safe and efficient way to organize medications. Their coffee shop will be opening soon. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Wonder if David and Sally still come, or they go down to Opelika and watch Tommy.
I don't know. Hey, coach's interview. Know that. Welcome to the Granger pregame show. Earlier had a chance to talk with head coach Chuck Gibbs, and we'll have that conversation right now if you've got it queued up there back there, Hunter.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Callaway Stadium, home of the 2018 LaGrange High School Grangers. This evening's game matches the Grangers against the Shaw Raiders. Before we have the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag, to be followed by the National Anthem, we want to especially welcome our friends and neighbors from Columbus. We hope you have a pleasant evening, enjoy the game, and have a safe trip home. We also want to say we're word of appreciation to the young men and women who are members of the teams, the bands, the cheerleaders, the trainers, as well as the coaches, band directors, and sponsors for their commitment of time and energy in preparing for tonight's game. We are proud of each one as they participate this evening by using their God-given talents in representing themselves, their families, schools, and communities with character, sportsmanship, and pride. We look forward to seeing them perform and hope they're able to do so safely and in a manner in which all of us can be proud. At this time, I would like to encourage you to join me in a moment of silence as we reflect upon this day, this opportunity to celebrate the accomplishments of the students from these two schools and the many blessings we enjoy, and to lift up a special prayer of thanksgiving and protection for all those serving in the armed forces, sacrificing today so that we might enjoy tonight's game. Thank you. Would you now turn your attention to the northern end zone where you will see Old Glory proudly flying over Callaway Stadium. Please stand. Gentlemen, remove your caps and join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance, and then remain standing and join in the singing of our national anthem in the LaGrange High School alma mater, performed by the LaGrange High Marching Band under the direction of Dr. Jarrett Farrell. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We would like to thank the following businesses and organizations who have made the new video board possible: LaGrange Toyota, All Pro Chevrolet, Emory Healthcare, Wellstar, Troup County School System, LaGrange College, Troup County Parks and Rec, and the Callaway Foundation.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Hello, Granger fans. The Mike Patton Auto family is your local team that does not practice to get it right, but to make sure they don't get it wrong. They strive to give you a great experience each time you give them the opportunity. They understand you have options of where you go to purchase and service your truck, car, and SUV. But come see why thousands of customers keep coming back to Mike Patton time after time. We appreciate your time and business with a quality service department, and we look forward to taking care of you in the years to come. Now, go Grangers! Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back again here at Callaway Stadium as the Grangers getting set to take on the Shaw Raiders. Take a look at the scorecard for tonight. Interesting lineups tonight. It's Troop versus Cartersville in the Region 5 Quad A championship game. Winner will be the number 1 seed. Loser will be the number 2 seed. And Sandy Creek, well, they are the number 3 seed. That is locked in. They're playing Central Carroll at the Battlefield. It doesn't matter what happens in that game. Sandy Creek will still be the number 3 seed. The other interesting game, Cedartown versus Chapel Hill. Both teams at 2 and 3. The winner will be the number 4 seed. The loser will not make the playoffs. But of course, non-region game here, LaGrange versus Shaw. In Region 5 AA, Callaway Cavaliers are off this week. Where they wind up depends on the Heard County Bremen game tonight. Heard County is 5-0, Bremen at 4-1. If Heard County wins, Heard County will be the region champs, with Callaway second and Bremen third. If Bremen were to defeat Heard County, I'm not sure what the tiebreak is. I don't know if they're going to do a coin toss, if it's by score differential, or the godforsaken mini game. I swear, I hope I never see one of those. But if Bremen were to win, it would be a 3-way tie. With Spencer's win last night, Spencer is locked up a number 4 seed there in Region 5 AA. We'll have the starting lineups, the coin toss, and the kickoff after this last break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, football fans. Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football. And we also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We support the team, the coaches, the band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and the fans. At Glenn Smith, we're proud to be your local Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 500 new and used vehicles every day. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. That's Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Synovus is the bank of here. Here is where roots run deep and familiar faces welcome you home. Here's a place that keeps getting better with time, because every generation leaves it better than the way they found it. And here's where our bankers are helping turn ideas into business realities, because they understand what it means to be from here. It's where we smile when we see our customers, and where they smile back. Synovus, the bank of here. Synovus, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
And back again here at Callaway Stadium. Teams getting lined up behind their banners. Well, the Grangers are anyways. Shaw is just over there in the south end zone getting lined up. While we've got a minute, let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups. And I didn't mark all the defense. So I'm going to have to get Coach to help me. Coach David Pleasance joining me in taking the place of the Tommy Whitworth. Tommy having a family's issues. Thoughts and prayers are definitely with the Whitworth family. But glad to have David Pleasance here with us. He's forgotten more about coaching than I'll ever know. And glad to have him here in the booth with us. On the defense, across the line, I've got number 33, Jacquez Smith. Number 50, Darwin Gomez. Number 52, Jonathan Sutton. Number 56, Xavier Potts. Is that right?
That's right.
And we'll probably see number 61, Thad Dixon. He's a freshman. They're honoring the seniors tonight, but we're going to see a good dose of Thad Dixon tonight as well, I'm sure.
No doubt.
Linebackers, I imagine it'll be number 2, Dexter Fitzpatrick. Number 17, Quay Bowles. Who else on the linebackers?
Those are the 2 linebackers. Defensive back, you've got Beasley, a senior. At corner, you got Johnson, a senior, 28. You got Taylor, number 3, and Jacoby Smith, number 6, also a senior.
Excellent. Coin toss is going on as we speak. It is Dexter Fitzpatrick and Darwin Gomez. And let's get the numbers here. Laraco Glaze and number 6, Jacoby Smith as the captains. Do not have Tommy here. He's nobody on the field with the microphone, so we'll just have to lip read what the officials are saying. But of course, they're giving the sportsmanship instructions. If referees need to talk with anybody, they'll talk with them. They got the coin. They're showing the coin now to the players. LaGrange in their Granger blue with the gray numbers. Looks like I'm going to guess LaGrange won the toss. They flipped the coin and they talked to LaGrange first. And all right, LaGrange deferred. LaGrange won the toss. They'll defer. So Shaw will get the ball first and return. Shaw's backs to the scoreboard. They will head south to north. LaGrange will move right to left as you're looking at your radio dial. Coach, we're about to kick this off.
We are, and I'll tell you what, excited for the Granger family. Looks like we've got a great crowd. Expect to have a great game, good competitive game, and just excited about the seniors. Offensively, there's 7 senior starters, and on defense, there's 3. And hopefully this will be a night they can always remember in a positive means.
Rangers about to come through their banner. Shaw just getting their last instructions from their coaches over there. And we're about to get started. LaGrange versus Shaw. Reminder that Granger football is brought to you in part by Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com. Grangers have busted through the banner and coming to the sideline right now. Shaw's in there white on white with the black helmets. Oh, also remind you, the spokesman now, sales manager for Glenn Smith, Jonathan Moose Mapp. I've worked with him before, and a good guy. It's his birthday today, so wish Moose a happy birthday. And glad to have you part of the radio broadcast.
Welcome, Shaw Raiders.
Had a chance to talk with the great-grandmother of punter Wesley Kuhn earlier, and she did. Tommy, if you're listening, she did verify it is pronounced Kuhn, not Kuhn, like I was doing for half the season. Great lady. Talked with the parents. Good folks. My own personal bias, I hope Wesley goes on to play at Troy. I know he was up there with the visit up at Jacksonville State. I'd love to see Wesley play somewhere else at the next level. Good kid. The officials are stretching and warming up. One there, looks like the umpire was bouncing up and down in time with the band. We're about to get ready to start. Grangers are now coming onto the field. what last-minute instructions are given to the team at this time, usually?
Basically, just hopefully they're already prepared for the game. A lot of pregame speeches are more fluff than anything else, but hopefully they talked about the game plan one last time, made sure that was shored up. Any specific things they do to give certain things away offensively or defensively, that was just reviewed one last time. And if you got to get fired up for a football game, there's probably something wrong with you. But Grangers look like they're excited. I think the Grangers did a great job winning the toss and deferring. The defense has played well all year long. The defense coordinator's done a phenomenal job. And I tell you what, we talked about Cedartown playing to determine who's going to be that third seed in the playoffs against Chapel Hill. And I tell you what, the Grangers played them just about as well as Cedartown and Troop did. Yep. So I think the program's headed in the right direction. And hopefully tonight will be a great transition with the win going into the winter program and heading into the fall.
Jimmy Cancino with the kick. It is fielded around the 10-yard line, trying to negotiate his way across the 15. Hemmed up around the 18-yard line. Shaw will start first and 10 there.
Great job of the Grangers swarm tackling. Everybody was in their lanes, did a great job covering. Anytime you keep them inside the 20, that's obviously a positive.
For the Shaw Raiders. Interesting deal. I understand LaGrange actually bought out their home game from next year, so Shaw will come here to Callaway Stadium again to finish the regular season next season as well. 3 receivers to the left, to the right side, 1 to the left for the Raiders. Their quarterback, I'll get his number in just a minute. It's a light gray on white. Quick out pass to the running back, who is tackled out of the backfield and about a yard loss.
Yep. Great job by the defensive end. Ran his path, did his job. Good job safety filling up in the alley as well. Great job by the Grangers. Got second down 11.
We'll get the number of this quarterback in just a minute.
Tough to see these numbers with those gray numbers on the white jersey. I think it's number 12. Number 12 or 2.
I got 12 as athlete Wasson Davis Jr. 2 is also an athlete Andrew Lacey. And looks like he's going to keep it himself. He'll get across the 20 to about the 21, maybe the 22-yard line. Good defensive play. Now it's 3rd and 6.
Yep, good job of running by the quarterback. Made a couple of guys miss right there. You're going to have a 3rd and 5 for the Grangers. Hopefully we'll get a hold right here and get them punting. The Grangers, I tell you, they've really stacked up the front. They've got a 5-man front. Should be great against the run. They've gone to a same exact front, locked on man coverage.
And that is a number 2. That's Andrew Lacey. And he's going to throw it.
Great job.
Incomplete, broken up by Jacoby Smith. Great job on the defense. And now it's time to punt for the Raiders.
Good pressure by number 33 for the Grangers, Smith. Ball was a little bit high, and then Jacoby did a great job of form tackling, made the receiver drop the ball, and now he's back ready to return a punt.
Jacoby standing just past the 50-yard line. It's at his own territory.
Great start for the Grangers. Anytime you can go 3 and out, that kind of sets the tone. We should have great field position here.
Back to punt. There it is.
Bad punt by the punter.
Off to the
Peter.
Yep, it is backing up, back like a Todd Willis check pitching wedge back to the inside of the 40 to the 39-yard line. Will LaGrange will start 1st and 10. Back in 30 seconds. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagles Sports Network.
Hello, Granger fans. The Mike Patton Auto family is your local team that does not practice to get it right, but to make sure they don't get it wrong. They strive to give you a great experience each time you give them the opportunity. They understand you have options of where you go to purchase and service your truck, car, and SUV. But come see why thousands of customers keep coming back to Mike Patton time after time. We appreciate your time and business with a quality service department, and we look forward to taking care of you in the years to come. Now, go Grangers!
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
LaGrange starting at the 38-yard line inside the Shaw territory. In the first play, Jacoby Smith navigating his way around the right side. Looked like an old-fashioned buck sweep's what it looked like, and they got down to the 32.
Yeah, ran a little inside zone play. The defensive line slanted inside, and he just bounced to the outside. Did a great job by the line of blocking for him.
Going to hand the ball off to Smith once again, and he was stopped at the 32, but then slung forward to the 31, so he's going to wind up gaining 1 on the play. 3rd and 3.
Big down for the Grangers right here. Get a first down, get in field goal territory, and have an opportunity for points.
Crawford getting the play from the coach, explaining it to his men. Now the Grangers break the huddle. 1 receiver to the right side, 1 left. Crawford in the shotgun. And going to hand the ball off. 31, 30, 29, tripped up. Maybe at the 28-yard line. Should be enough for a first down. And they do. They move the chains.
Line did another great job of blocking right there. Just got a shoestring tackle on the running back. He could have really popped that for big yardage right there.
Fresh set of downs for the Grangers, though. Smith coming off the field, getting a breather. Now Bradfield split off to the right side. Ogletree to the left side. Crawford in the shotgun. And going to hand the ball off to LaRocco Glaze. He'll battle his way up near the 26-yard line for a gain of 1.
Yep. Shaw's defense really is geared to stop the run. They've got 8-man in the box, which means basically tackle to tackle. They've got everybody on the line of scrimmage, locked on man on the perimeter, and we'll see if the Grangers don't try to toss one out there to a receiver on this next play.
8:15 left to go in the first quarter, no score. Grangers held Shaw to a 3-and-out. Grangers now have the ball. Ogletree to the right side, Bradfield to the left. Crawford in the shotgun. Smith's back out there. And whistles blown, flags thrown. I think somebody may have moved before the ball was snapped, I think.
No doubt. Legal procedure on the Grangers. Did not catch who moved and cannot see it on the replay from the scoreboard. But that'll bring up a 2nd down and long, about 15 for the Grangers.
That's probably why you've got so much gray hair up there, getting all these doggone players that you see a play developing right in there in front of you, and all of a sudden it's being pulled back for a 5-yard penalty.
Well, penalties aren't bad. It's just pre-snap penalties. Those are just mental penalties. You got to sit in there. You work it every single day. But it does happen at every level.
3 receivers to the right side. Crawford's going to hand the ball off across the 30, across the 25. Dragging tacklers with him. Out of bounds inside the 25 to the 24.
Well, that was just a great individual effort right there by Jacoby Smith, a senior running back for the Grangers. Gained about 6 yards right there, but carried a couple of Shaw Raiders on his back as he got those positive yards.
And if it weren't for the 5-yard penalty, it'd be 3rd and 2, so now it's 3rd and 7. 3 receivers to the right side. Crawford in the shotgun. Smith on his hip. And another whistle blown. And let's see, he's saying offside, so LaGrange is going to get those 5 yards back.
That's right. Offsides on the Shaw Raiders defensive front right there. Got a little bit too close. But they are playing man coverage across the board, or man-free coverage. Free safety is about 6 yards off the line of scrimmage. We'll see if the Grangers don't take a shot here after they get this first down. Got about 3rd and 3.
7:27 to go in the first quarter. No score. 3 receivers to the right side, including Kobe Patton. Nobody split off left. Crawford fakes the handoff. He's going to run it himself across the 20. Short of the 15, but looks like it may have enough for a first down. Let's see where he spots it. It's at 17.
It's going to be close. I don't know if the Grangers read the zone read right there, but if they did, probably should have given that to the running back right there. But Crawford did a good job of getting around the end, who was basically had him tagged, but his athleticism got him around him. We got a first down.
Guy in the white hat says first down. I'll agree with him. Fresh set of downs for the Grangers. First and 10 from the 17-yard line. Inside Shaw Raider territory. One receiver to the left side. Everybody else bunched in. Crawford gives to Glaze. He is stopped at the line of scrimmage, but he twisted away and falls forward for about a yard gain.
Tell you, the Shaw Raiders right there had 11 man right in the box right there, excluding the one guy on a single receiver. Perimeter looks good. We could break the line of scrimmage. You got a chance for a big touchdown.
Maybe setting up a play action, maybe, or I don't know.
They're bringing the heat. You better get it off quick. But
yeah.
We break the line of scrimmage. There's nothing left.
Second down, Crawford coming back to the huddle. 7 seconds, 6 seconds on the play clock.
Good job by Coach.
Timeout called by LaGrange. We'll explain that after this 30-second break. This is LaGrange High, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back again here at Callaway Stadium. LaGrange nothing, Shaw nothing, but LaGrange with a 2nd and 9, and time was running out on that play clock, Coach.
No doubt. I tell you what, Coach Gibbs did a good job. Paid attention to the clock, and we saved ourselves 5 yards right there. But
2nd and 9 is a long way from 2nd and 14.
No doubt.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Back to pass. Crawford looking for the end zone, firing and overthrowing everybody.
I think he was just really throwing that one away.
Yeah.
Didn't really have anybody open. Mr. Ogletree on the curl seemed to be opened up a little bit late, but a little bit of pressure there and threw the ball away instead of taking the sack.
3rd and 9. 6:01 left to go in the first quarter. No score.
I don't know if the Grangers have a screen or a draw in their repertoire, but this will be a good time to do it.
They ran early in the season a little tight end slant that went for a lot of yards, but I hadn't seen it very often since. Crawford's going to hand to Smith, and he is just swallowed up. That Shaw Raider defense just got good penetration and got in there.
No doubt. You got to give it to the Raiders defensive front right there. Their defensive end just came free, and linebacker field, and they made a stop for no gain.
So the kicking unit will go in there. Looks like Matt Rainey, the senior, is going to try this from the far hash mark, spotted at the 23, be a 33-yard attempt. Good snap, good spot. The kick, it's up, it's on its way. It is good. The Rangers cracked the egg on the scoreboard. 5:19 left to go in the first quarter. 3-0 good, guys. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
The Medicine Cabinet is excited to announce the opening of their 3rd store in the Lee's Crossing community at 1704 Roanoke Road in LaGrange. Stop in and meet the staff. Pharmacist Tommy Whitworth will be leading the team. They offer home delivery inside city limits, a drive-through, and no long lines to wait in. Check out their medication compliance programs, a safe and efficient way to organize medications. Their coffee shop will be opening soon. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Ten plays Only 22 yards, 2 first downs out of it, though, and a little more than 4 minutes off the clock. A 33-yard field goal by Matt Rainey, and the Grangers are up 3-0.
2 positives there. One, the Grangers were able to run a lot of clock off the clock right there and keep the defense off field, keep them fresh. Hopefully that'll be a trend that continues.
Kickoff is fielded about the 15-yard line to the 20, 25-30. Slow it up, 35-40, while the rest of the Grangers come in and clean it up around the 43-yard line. So Shaw will have good field position there.
They did a great job on their kickoff return right there. One guy just crossed and just, let's just say he had a really good block on one of the Grangers. He really felt it. Really opened up the hole. And a return. Ball's on about the 43-yard line.
Far hash mark. One receiver split off to the right side. One receiver to the left side. That is Lacey under center. He's going to hand the ball off. He's going to try that sweep on the left side. He's got room to the 50, 45, and then spilled around the 42-yard line for a first down. But do we see a flag? Yes, we do. May have been a hold that is able to get him room to run down that field.
No doubt. Obviously looked like they held the defensive end on the Grangers' left side. That kind of got the running back a little edge, and they did a good job of running it, but looks like it's going to come back and be first and about 15 for the Shaw Raiders.
I can't remember what year it was. Was it 2005, I think it was? One of the most penalized games I've ever seen was LaGrange versus Shaw down at Connect Stadium. Shaw won 16-0, but I swear if the Yellow Hankies left a yellow mark on the field, by the end of that game there'd be more yellow on the field than what they green.
No doubt. We always seem to get a lot of penalty called on us for the first 3 quarters, and then they try to make up in the fourth. Another holding.
Hold, and the running back's going to get across the 40 to about the 42-yard line, but a flag thrown near the 34-yard line. And I believe it's going to be another hold.
Yeah, it was a good job by the cornerback, Mr. Beasley there, 22 for the Grangers. He did a good job filling in spite of the hold.
And the white hat says, yep, holding.
This is great for the Grangers. Going to kind of negate, if we can keep this trend, the big return they had on kickoff return. The ball's going to be about on the 24-yard line, so it's going to be first and forever.
Yeah. They need the 47 of the LaGrange, and I'm going to need Kenny Moore's help in doing the math on how much of a distance it is, because it's a long, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, almost 30 yards. One receiver to the right side, one left. Lacey under center. And he's going to hand it off, and that Granger pursuit gets him. He gets to about the 27-yard line, but the Grangers just swarmed on it. And a late flag thrown way up in the air. And here's where both teams really need to calm it down. Watch the verbiage. I know it's LaGrange Shaw, but can't have late flags coming out like that.
Looks like it's going to be on the Grangers.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct. So it'll be second down.
That's the second penalty the Grangers have had. That really was just mental mistakes, nothing to do with schemes or plays. You have a offside penalty on the offense, and now a 15-yard personal foul penalty when you have them backed up. So now it's 1st and 10 where we started on this drive.
Actually 2nd and 10. That was a dead ball after the play foul. So it's second down, but yeah, you're right. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Lacey with the pitch, bobbles it, he secures it, and down he goes just short of the 45-yard line. Gain of 2. Yeah, when one of the officials was pointing up in the stands, I thought surely he's not getting Shaw for the band playing while the game's going on. They got one tuba player up there.
Yeah, no doubt. That was a good job right there by 33, Mr. Smith, playing defensive end for the Grangers. Set the edge and made the ball go back inside for a short 1-yard gain.
Yeah, Shaw didn't. They brought a decent crowd, I guess, for a Columbus team that's out of the playoffs. One receiver to the left side, one to the right. Lacey, quick handoff up the middle, but the Grangers able to shut it down real quick to about the 46-yard line.
I'll tell you, my prediction is that unless Shaw just starts doing something different, they're not having very good exchange between the quarterback and the running backs. They've bobbled it several times. So hopefully the Rangers can get a big turnover here, although it is 4th down and the Shaw Raiders are punting.
Smith with his heels on the 25-yard line. Waist-high snap, gets it off. Good kick over the head. Fielded.
Got a wall.
Near the 10 to the 15 to the 20 to the 25 and out of bounds there. That's not bad. It scares me when I see a player do that over-the-shoulder catch like that. But if he's not, then the ball is probably sitting about the 10 to the 5.
Well, he had room, and I tell you, as an offensive coach, you always like to see that guy catch the ball because otherwise they probably would have been inside the 5-yard line with that punt. But good job by the returner and got it out to the 25, put the Grangers in a good position. Hopefully we can continue to run the ball, get first downs, and hit her head on the goalpost.
Ball spot at the 25-yard line. LaGrange will have it 1st and 10 there. No score, 3-0 in favor of LaGrange. Late in the first quarter. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Hand the ball off, and then one of the Shaw Raiders shot through the gap and met him right there at the 24, a loss of 1.
Tough running right there. It kind of was a little bit of a sieve. Not a lot of blocking went on that play. Grangers need to do a little bit of job blocking that front 4.
2:15 to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 11. 3 receivers again to the left side, 1 to the right.
Shaw locked on man, 4-man front.
Crawford back to pass.
Good job.
Is caught. Bradfield, 40, 45. Trying to keep his feet, does so. 50, and down he goes there. 1st and 10, Grangers move those chains. Oh, there's a flag, though.
Looks like from the position of it, probably going to be holding on the Grangers. But really good throw, well-designed play. Crawford, I tell you, I've watched him throughout the year, and he does a good job of throwing the ball.
That he does. But the flag was at the 24 at the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to back him up 10 yards to the 14. I don't know what's more frustrating, having a first down get called back due to a play, or stopping the other team and then a flag giving them a first down back.
Well, this is a penalty that's going to happen during the course of the game. Obviously, you probably could call holding on every play with the offensive line, but unfortunate for the Grangers. But obviously, the players were giving good effort, designed well as far as the play, and they executed it well.
2nd down and long from the 14. Back to pass. Crawford.
Love it.
Under pressure. Little dump-off pass. Little middle screen there to about the 13-yard line. But that's going to bring up. They need the 35. Got the 13. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 22.
I tell you, I've run this play for the last 7 years, and the key to the play is your guards that are releasing. They have to go flat. And every Sunday you see it. Every Saturday you see it. And every Friday night you see it. When the play doesn't work, the lineman didn't stay flat down the line of scrimmage and get the kick out. And watching the replay, that's exactly what happened. Well-designed play, just didn't execute it very well as far as the offensive line.
3rd down and 22. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Crawford looking. Quick out past the flat, caught at the 10, and nothing there. Just too many blockers, too many Raiders. And let's see, the ball came loose. I don't know if it came loose after. Yeah, they're going to say it came loose before the ball he went down. That's going to be Shaw Raider ball at the 14.
Unfortunately, I kept looking to see if the side official, side judge, was going to point that finger down to the ground. Really can't see it on the replay. But anyway, regardless, it's the Shaw Raider ball on the Granger 14-yard line, left hash. short distance, put a lot of burden on the defense, but Granger played well all year long. Need to get a stop here for sure.
Grangers lead 3-0, but Shaw's knocking on the door. One receiver left, one right. Lacey hands the ball up the middle. He gets through the line of scrimmage and then is stopped at the 8-yard line for a gain of 6.
Shaw's doing a good job of mixing it up, running outside, running inside, running counters. But the Grangers are swarming to the ball. The effort is definitely there. Grangers have gone to a even front, 4-man front.
One receiver left, one right for the Raiders.
Oh,
and the quarterback is going to bounce it outside, and he's got the first down. That looked like wasn't sure who was supposed to get the ball, but the quarterback went to hand it to the running back. Running back didn't take it.
Yep.
And the quarterback decided to keep it in. It looks like he got the first down out of it, maybe.
Yeah, it was definitely a busted play. A lot of times, unfortunately, they can turn out to be a pretty big play because everybody's trying to follow the running back. But quarterback got outside, got a first down. Ball's on the 4, first and go.
10 seconds left in the quarter. And here comes the blitz. Oh, hand it off to the running back who is hit immediately. And that's the end of the first quarter of play. With your score, LaGrange 3 and Shaw nothing. Back after this 1-minute break on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service.
Bravo!
It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way. By teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
3-0 Grangers. As we start the second quarter of play, you're listening to LaGrange High Granger football on WLAG AM 1240 in LaGrange and on the World Wide Web on Eagle1023.com. I'm Michael Buchanan alongside Coach David Pleasant. Glad to have you with us, Lacey, and the LaGrange will jump offside. And that's going to put Shaw closer.
And no doubt that's the third penalty, mental mistake by the Grangers so far this half. All right.
Our producer, by the way, is Dale Poole. Our board operator, not sure. I think it's Scott Hill, but I'm not sure. Hunter says that he is called in sick. So we'll find out who the board operator is in just a second. Second and goal from around the 3. Lacey under center for the Raiders. Little pitch. And Amir, oh my goodness. Amir, the running back, Harper, did a little halfback pass and threw it into the end zone for the touchdown. A wide open receiver over there. Just a question if he was going to catch it or not. And he did bobble it and caught it.
Yeah. Well, the Grangers was in man coverage, and the corner came off his man, tried to make the play on the outside sweep by the Raiders. Turned into a halfback pass. Receiver's wide open. Good throw, good catch. 7 points for the Raiders.
Extra point attempt is coming. Snap, high snap, gets it down, gets it off, and it is good. 11:54 left to go in the second quarter. It is Shaw 7, LaGrange 3. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome to your friendliest hometown dealer, Nissan of LaGrange, where we work hard to get you the car you've been searching for. Our new and pre-owned selections are hand-picked to provide the best in color, options, and financing that's right for you. We have a huge database of lenders to get you in the vehicle of your dreams. And Nissan of LaGrange has a world-class service department that's second to none. Come see why folks come from Atlanta, Columbus, and beyond to shop your friendliest hometown dealer, Nissan of LaGrange, 1050 Lafayette Parkway in beautiful LaGrange, Georgia.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Rangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Yep. 14-yard, actually after the fumble, a 14-yard drive and 3 plays. A 4-yard halfback pass, one of the uglier halfback passes you'll ever see, but it worked. It was effective, and it got them 7 points.
No doubt that was a tough drive for the Grangers. They had them first and 35 and kind of let them off the hook by having a personal foul on defense, but that drive's over. 11:54 left, kickoff.
And
do not see a flag.
Not sure what happened, to be honest with you. Ball didn't go out of bounds. Maybe the officials weren't ready. Was it ready for play, whistle not blown?
That's the only thing I can think.
So while they're setting back up, I want to remind you that Granger football is brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com.
Right.
That's what we're thinking. The Shaw coaches in the booth next to us saying, well, the officials not ready, and that's what we're thinking. Don't see a flag.
Nope.
T is still where it was, not being moved back, so it looks like Shaw's going to kick it again from the 40. Well, we were ready. The Grangers were ready. The players were ready. Everybody except the folks in the striped shirts.
Doesn't look like the kicker kicks it very deep. Grangers are on the 15-yard line. Be great to just bust one right here and take that lead again.
I heard they're ready for play whistle this time, so apparently the referees are ready for play. And it's going to be fielded about the 30 to the 35 to the 40. Spins around to about the 45. And down he goes there. LaGrange will get the ball first and 10.
Good return for the Grangers. Ball's on the 45, left hash. Kicker squib kicked it that time. Obviously, if you can't kick it deep, it's always good to do that because you never know when that ball's going to bounce high or low, or it can go really in any direction. So good job by the Grangers of fielding it and getting positive yards.
Remember last year, Cal Hires and I were talking about Tony Palmer and how sometimes he would kick the ball right at a player. That ball's not round. It's not easily caught when it's kicked right at a lineman.
No doubt.
2 receivers to the right side, 1 left. Quick out pass to the flat and incomplete. Intended for Dylan Norville on the near side, but just overthrown a bit.
Yeah. Well, they had it covered right there. I don't know the design of the play, but he was covered like a blanket. Offensive line did a great job right there protecting. Had plenty of time to throw it. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Grangers.
Crawford coming onto the field to call the play to his men. It'll be Norville and Ogletree on the near side, Bradfield on the far side. Crawford.
Well,
Quarterback's going to draw, but that's not going to work because you got 3 Shaw Raiders right on his face. They'll give him forward progress to the 44, loss of 1.
Just a slow developing counter play with the quarterback right there. Just took a little bit too long. Had some blocks, but lost them late. And the Shaw Raiders did a good job of collapsing on the play and making a play. Should be 3rd and 11.
Indeed. Raiders with the lead, 7-3. Clock running at about 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. Grangers break the huddle. 2 receivers right, 1 left. And Crawford again in the shotgun. He'll be there all night. Back to pass, under some pressure, and down he goes at the 32-yard line. Just not enough protection at all. They brought the house.
They did. They were locked on man coverage across the board, and brought two more than we could pick up. And fourth down for the Grangers, and they'll bring the punt team out.
And timeout called by Shaw. They had 13 on the field, according to the coaches next to us. So we'll step aside for this 30-second break. Shaw 7, LaGrange 3. Back in 30 on the Eagle Sports Network.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Raiders called timeout to get some personnel issues squared away. They had 13 men on the field, so they called timeout to get that squared away. And now LaGrange set to punt. Kuhn, good snap.
Oh, gosh, dog it.
It's a block punt. Block punt at the 20-yard line. And Shaw's going to get, and now some jawing going on. And the referee's stepping in to make sure that the flags stay in the pockets. And there is a flag. So let's see. Let's see what the guy in the white hat says.
Looks like it's going to be on the Grangers.
Personal foul. Targeting against LaGrange. Ooh, that's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Well, I tell you that the Grangers didn't do a terrible job of blocking on the punt. Punter was just slow in the process of getting the kick off, and guy got his hand in there and blocked it.
Probably half the distance. Actually, they're going to spot the ball at the 15 and then mark it off.
I did not see the targeting. Sure, it was not on the punter.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it would be on Wesley, but
he was the only guy left back there.
Yeah, he was. So as they're getting ready to spot the ball. Okay, so the must have been down at the 20. They're going to spot at the 10. So Lacey will take the pitch. Amir will bounce off the 10 to the 5 and still push his way. Is he in the end zone waiting for this?
Looks like down on the 1-yard line. Officials spotting it.
Touchback.
Oh, even better.
Ball came loose, fumbled. LaGrange recovered in the end zone.
Huge break for the Grangers. Well-designed play there. They got on the perimeter with the sweep, coming off the halfback pass. And he ran it all the way down to the 1, but obviously fumbled it in his end zone. And the Grangers got a touchback. Ball's on the 20 with 10:03 left. Grangers down 7-3.
Outstanding.
That's huge after giving the Shaw Raiders a short field on offense, getting that turnover.
A very short field because they had the block punt was at the 20. The targeting moved back to the 10. And now LaGrange can reset. 1st and 10 from their own 20. One receiver to the right side, 2 to the left. Hands the ball off. It's got room. 25. Then the Raiders collapsed on him at the 29-yard line. Gain of 9.
So, yeah, I like that with the Grangers right there. They spread the formation out, which spread the Shaw Raiders defense out and created a few more gaps for the running back to run through. Offensive line did a good job, got it on the perimeter, and the running back did a good job of gaining about 9 yards.
2nd and 1. Granger's trailing 7-3. But they've got the ball. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Crawford. Oh, big play. Across the 30, 31, 32. Move those chains.
Tell you, that was really, really close. Offensive line did a great job. Little counterplay by the Granger offense and gained the first down. Ball's on the 33, 1st and 10, right hash. 9:18 left.
Granger's down by 4. Fresh set of downs. Actually, the 33. I wrote down 32. Ogletree split off to the left side. Bradfield to the right side.
All sides, Raiders.
Yep. Looks like 23 for the Grangers. Taj Hickson went off in motion, and when he moved, I
don't know about that one.
Yeah, I'm about to say, when he moved, I saw the Raiders move, but they're saying motion against LaGrange and backed him up to the 27. I don't agree with that either. But the next football I officiate will be my first. A lot of difference between football and football. 1 receiver to the left side, 1 to the right. Same play, Hickson, and whistles blown. And Ogletree's looking a little frustrated.
Offensive line got a little bit antsy there. They were bringing the house with the blitz, locked on man coverage, and just got to sit in there. Had an opportunity right there for a big play. Was going to throw a fast screen out to the left. Could have been a big play, but unfortunately, -5 for the Grangers. They're going in the wrong direction.
Back-to-back penalties. So instead of 1st and 10, now 1st and 20. 8:23 to go in the second quarter. Grangers down 7-3. And now 3 receivers to the left side, and they just do get the play off before the clock goes off. Little screen to the 25, 26, down to the 29-yard line. Number 21, Cole Sanders on the catch.
Yeah, did a little wide screen, wide delay towards the Granger sideline. Good throw by Crawford. Good catch, and picked up almost half the 2 penalties.
2nd and 14. And a timeout called by one of the officials, and he's talking with the referee. And now they're ready for play. Whistle is blown. I don't know what the call is, but it looks like Coach Gibbs didn't like it, whatever it was. 3 receivers to the left side. 2nd and 14. Crawford takes a snap, looking. He's throwing it downfield.
Yes! Oh, my goodness gracious.
Incomplete at the 30-yard line. Good coverage, but I'll tell you what. He's probably going to want to say that.
Can't throw it any better than that.
No.
Went right through the receiver's hands. Hey, keep getting them shots. And close right there. Would have been a big play for the Grangers. Would have been about a 40-yard gain. Really nice throw.
Camera didn't catch up. I was looking to see what it was on the replay, but the ball had already hit the turf by the time the camera caught up to it.
Yeah. Shaw was basically just locking on man coverage, so you're going to have some opportunities to throw the ball deep or hit somebody in the flat quickly.
3rd and 14. 3 receivers to the left side. Crawford back to pass again, rolling out to his right under some pressure. Loads up, fires, and incomplete. And thankfully so, because it was in and out of the arms of number 18, Nigel Ruark.
Tell you, it was close right there. He had actually 2 Grangers open as he scrambled to the right, and ball was maybe just a touch high. I don't know. I'd like to see the receiver jump on that one. That would have been a huge play. That would have given the Grangers a first down, and he catches that. There's nobody left behind him.
Wesley Kuhn standing at his own 15-yard line as the Grangers set to punt. 4th and 22. Oh, excuse me, 4th and 14, rather. Good snap. Good, better punt this time. And it is going to check back and will be down at the 49-yard line inside Shaw territory. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome to your friendliest hometown dealer, Nissan of LaGrange, where we work hard to get you the car you've been searching for. Our new and pre-owned selections are handpicked to provide the best in color, options, and financing that's right for you. We have a huge database of lenders to get you in the vehicle of your dreams. And Nissan of LaGrange has a world-class service department that's second to none. Come see why folks come from Atlanta, Columbus, and beyond to shop your friendliest hometown dealer, Nissan of LaGrange, 1050 Lafayette Parkway in beautiful LaGrange, Georgia.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Rangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back again here at Callaway Stadium. 7-0 Shaw. Excuse me, 7-3 Shaw with 6:56 left to go in the half. And a flag thrown.
Yeah, the Shaw Raiders came out. Quick break from the huddle. Ran another sweep to get on the edge of the Grangers and got a holding call by one of the linemen and brings up a 1st and 20 for the Shaw Raiders.
A lot of holding both ways so far. So they'll back it up to the 38-yard line. They need the Granger 41. One receiver to the right side, one left. Going to hand the ball off to the running back, and that Granger defense stopping up every hole there is and dropping them at the 37.
Grangers did a great job there defensively. Everybody just went to the gap they were supposed to, did their job, and good things usually happen when you do those things. Bring up a 2nd and 20. .628.
Raiders come to the line of scrimmage. One receiver to the right side. One receiver to the left side. Lacey's in the shotgun. And hand it off to the running back, looking right, nothing there, looking left, nothing there, and looking straight ahead. Grabs with a bear trap while the rest of the Grangers come and clean it up. They'll give him forward progress to the 39, but that's it.
Tell you, that was a great job of running by the running back. There wasn't really anywhere to go, and he maybe gained a yard or two on his own right there. But the Grangers swarmed and made the play. Short gain, excuse me, for the Shaw Raiders.
And the White Hats calling both teams over. I guess there's some more chippiness going on. He's saying, look, guys, enough is enough.
No doubt. Obviously, one of the great things you can learn from this game is to just play with poise, play between the whistles, and do your job. And officials trying to take control of the game so it doesn't get out of hand. I think that's a great job by the Zebras on that one.
Third down. And about another 22, I think. One receiver to the right side, one left. Back to pass, Lacey. All day to throw, and he hit his lineman in the back of the helmet. And another flag thrown.
It should be a legal man downfield. They were trying to set up a middle screen, and the entire offensive line was downfield. The back was past the line of scrimmage as well. So that should be a penalty on the Shaw Raiders for illegal man downfield.
I imagine they'll decline it, though, because instead of 4th down and 27, make it instead of 3rd down 27, just leave it at 4th and then 22.
Yeah, no doubt.
One of the Shaw Raiders was shaken up on the play, but he is walking off on his own power, so that's good. And indeed, the head referee says, yep, decline the penalty, bring up 4th down.
I don't know. I think it's offsetting personal foul penalties, if I'm not mistaken, is what he called.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yes, but should have been a penalty on the Raiders. The back was definitely past the line of scrimmage. Should have been a penalty on them. But we have offsetting penalties.
Yeah, I raised the field glasses just in time to see him point to the Raiders. I missed him pointing to LaGrange. Glad you caught that. Thank you. And so it must have been offsetting.
Yes, it was.
During the play and not after the play. So we're going to replay the down. Third down. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Lacey looking under some pressure and slowed up, and down he goes, sacked around the 37-yard line. I thought he was going to escape, but when another Granger got in there and said, not today.
Tell you, I was fearing for the quarterback's life right there. 52 for the Grangers, came free and just missed the tackle. I guess he got a little bit too excited there, but as the quarterback scrambled, the other defensive linemen rallied around and made the tackle for really no gain.
That was Michael Younkins who came in with the finishing tackle, number 9, spotting the ball at the 37-yard line. So their punter standing just on this side of the 25. Helmet high snap. He gets it down. The left-footed kicker gets it off.
We got something.
At 25-30. 35. Oh, he should have just busted up the middle instead of just tap dancing. He's down around the 40-yard line. He still had a seam and might still be running, but he will be brought down to the 40-yard line. Still good field position for the Grangers.
Yeah. I don't know if he'd have still been running, but he'd have gotten more yards than what he did, obviously. Get north and south, get positive yards, but did a little bit too much dancing right there and allowed the Raider cover team to get to him and make a play. But good field position for the Grangers. The ball's on the 40. First and 10, 4:34 left.
Grangers trailing 7-3. 1 receiver to the right side, 2 left. Crawford in the shotgun. Takes a snap, jet sweep to the left side, and under some pressure, down he goes. That number, was it 19? Musa Nabi in there on the tackle. He just got good position.
Yeah, tried to run a little sweep stretch play to the outside right there, and had no blocking by the receiver, and the back leading didn't fare much better as well. Really tough running for the running back right there. Brings up a second 15 for the Grangers.
From the 35. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Crawford takes a snap, hands it off straight at the middle, 40. 45, spilled at the 47-yard line, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Great job right there by the offensive line. You could see the play developing right there. Had a counter trap play, left guard and tackle, pull, guard trapped, backside tackle, let up, got the linebacker. Big play for the Grangers, 3rd and about 4.
Yep. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right.
Running it again.
Slow it up there at the 46, able to get to the 47. Needed more than that, though.
Yeah, well, close right there again. Got a little bit of penetration on the inside, tried to run the exact same play, and bring up a 4th down and 3 for the Grangers.
I think they're going to go for it.
Got about 15 seconds left on the clock right here. Need to pick it up right here. You got 8 seconds, 7 seconds.
1 receiver to the right side, 1 to the left.
3 seconds.
And they're going to have to call a timeout. Nope. Delay a game unless the Grangers did get a timeout off. Nope, they're going to say delay a game. So instead of 4th and 3, now we're going to see Wesley Kuhn out there in a punting situation.
Maybe not a terrible thing for the Grangers. We got 2:35 left. Ball is on the 42. Punt this ball deep. Maybe get a stop and get the ball again, or maybe get a turnover. But definitely pin the Shaw Raiders back would be a good thing right here.
Defense has been pretty good. Shaw only scored on a 14-yard drive. Granger defense has been holding them tight ever since. Gets the punt off.
Short punt, but we get a roll.
And it's still rolling. Inside the 20, and it's going to be stopped near the 15-yard line. Shaw will take 1st and 10 with 2:07 left to go in the half. 3rd straight punt by both teams. 2:07. And not quite the shadow of their own goal post, but pretty deep. Raiders come out to the line of scrimmage. Actually, you know, they got 3 coming off the sideline heading to the huddle. Now they come to the line of scrimmage. 1 receiver to the left side, 1 right. Lacey rolling out to his right. And it looks like it's just going to be a designed run, and he's got nowhere to go. Granger's able to drop him after about maybe a 2-yard gain, if that.
A great job by the backside defensive end right there. Reminded me of old Granger defenses with Braxton Kelly chasing the ball down from the backside right there. So a great job, Granger defense, and bring up a 2nd down and 7 for the Shaw Raiders. 1:39 left on the clock.
Robert Thornton coming off to get a breather. 1 receiver to the left side, 1 right. 2nd and 8. Lacey. He's going to keep it himself across the 20 to about the 22-yard line. That brings up 3rd and 4.
Good job by the Shaw Raiders right there. Got a counter play and gained about 6 yards, brings up a 3rd and short.
Timeout called. We'll take a timeout with him. 30-second break. Shaw 7, LaGrange 3. Back in 30. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is a place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Grangers take a timeout to try to save some clock. And Shaw will punt, leading 7-3 with 1:18 to go in the half. We've got some scores coming up for you at the half. And they're not going to punt it. They're going to hand it off there
Timeout.
At the 21-yard line. I thought it was 4th down. It was 4th down. They went for it.
No, it was 3rd down. I'll tell you what, the Grangers did a great job right there.
Yeah, they did have. I've been marking it here. The coach is over here saying LaGrange doesn't have a timeout.
They had one more.
But yeah, they have one more.
I tell you, that was a great job by the Granger defense right there. Smith, number 33 for the Grangers defensive end, I feel like had a really, really good half right there. He's done a great job pursuing on the backside when plays away, and he basically set the edge right there. Made a big tackle on number 44 for the Shaw Raiders. Back in 2004, they had a big old fullback, number 44, and we stopped him pretty good that night as well.
Yep.
I think the young man ended up going to Miami.
Second quarter score, Cartersville 28, Troop 3. Still a lot of time left, but Cartersville's pretty doggone good as we saw.
Well, I think they've really improved throughout the year. Cedartown played them tough early in the year, and I think that was kind of their wake-up call.
Yep. So 4th down and 4, and now we'll see them punt.
Tell you what, now would be a great time to put pressure on that punter. I don't even know if I'd have a guy deep. See if we can't get one here. Yes, sir. 5 more yards.
Yep. Grangers snuck up, and the offensive line jumped.
That's right. But push that thing back a little bit. Ball's on the 16-yard line for the Shaw Raiders. We've been close a couple times on these punt returns. We'll just catch it, get north-south, maybe get another opportunity to field goal or possibly a touchdown.
Seems every year, just about every year, I see LaGrange score a safety. They had one against Sandy Creek. Oh, they just did get that punt off. And it's a roller out of bounds inside the 40-yard line of LaGrange. A minute 6 left to go. Granger's trailing 7-3, but they've got the ball back.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Fitzpatrick right there, really close to blocking that one. Came right up the middle, separated. Kicker did a good job of evading and getting the kick off, and a well kick, too. He did a good job. Ball's on the 38 for the Grangers, left half. Let's see if the Grangers take a shot here or go in at half, trailing 7-3. Spreading it out.
One receiver left, 2 right, 3 rights. Flag thrown. There's a pass up the middle to the 50-yard line, but we're going to see a flag.
Well, the Grangers were in trips to the right there, and receivers couldn't figure out who was on and who was off, and end up having too many men in the backfield, not enough guys on the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be another 5-yard penalty for the Grangers when they would have had a first down on the 49 going in.
Boy, Coach Gibbs is hot about it, too. He's pointing to that flag. He was upset, and I don't blame him.
Big play right there. Good throw, good catch.
Would have been a first down.
Easily a first down.
Illegal motion on the offense. That'll make it first down and 15 Grangers.
So instead, first and 15. That'll back it up to the 33. Crawford gets to the huddle. Huddle breaks. 3 receivers to the right side. 1 off to the left side near the 30. Back to pass. Crawford just taking too long, and down he goes. Sacked again at the 27-yard line.
Yeah. That's a tough thing to do right there when you've got pressure, but just got to keep your eyes down. Field line didn't do a terrible job of blocking. Got to throw it away or throw to somebody short.
Timeout,
Shaw takes a timeout.
Probably look for the Grangers right here just to run the ball. Make Shaw use all their timeouts. Run a little bit more clock off of it, but Shaw's definitely going to call a timeout. They've got 1 timeout left. Got 50 seconds left in the half, and it's second down and about 20 for the Grangers.
I want to remind you, Granger football brought to you in part by Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika, by Emory Southern Orthopedics, by Holmes Pharmacy, by Mike Patton Auto Family, by Wellstar West Georgia Health System, by the Mallory Agency, by Kia of LaGrange, by Joel and Rob Upchurch with Remax Results, with Nissan of LaGrange, by the Medicine Cabinet, and by the State Farm agent Matt Orr. Hey folks, I have State Farm. You should too. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. 50 seconds left to go in the half. Shaw up 7-3. LaGrange facing 2nd and 20.
All right. Shaw Raiders lock on man coverage, 4-man front.
3 receivers left. Crawford takes the snap under some pressure and throws it to a lineman. It was not a, it was a pass. Number 52 for LaGrange, Jonathan Sutton, saying, hey, I'm recovering a fumble, and decided he was going to run with it, but no, the referee's blowing the whistle saying bring it back.
Okay. Well, Shaw Raiders will probably decline this penalty. The throw was incomplete anyway. It'll bring up a 3rd down for the Grangers. Pressure for the quarterback, try to evade it. Guy came from behind for the Shaw Raiders and about stripped the ball. Got very lucky right there, Grangers did, but should be an incomplete pass. The Raiders have declined the penalty. The ball was thrown to one of the offensive linemen. Obviously, he can't catch it.
Yeah. Can if it's tipped, but that wasn't tipped. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. 3rd down and long. Crawford. Quick pass out to the flat, caught, but the Shaw Raider defense right there to stop him at the 25. And that brings up 4th down. And now Shaw may take their last time out here. 35 seconds left to go, and they do. They take their last time out, so LaGrange will punt the ball, and that's going to give Shaw time to have a bit of an offense.
Well, it's going to be kind of like the Grange were just a minute ago, and I would expect them to bring the house. They've already blocked one and been close on another one. So need to really tighten up the protection there, make sure we get this kicked off, and hopefully go in the halftime 7-3.
Try to get you some scores as the night goes on. At the half, how about this? Heard County 2, Bremen nothing. No, it's not baseball. That is football. Heard will have the second half kickoff. Waiting for the snap. Kuhn takes the snap, gets it off. And
ball's going to end up being right about the 50-yard line.
Yeah, looks like maybe the 47 by the far. Yeah.
Yeah, probably about we'll be generous and say it was a 20-yard punt right there. No pressure on the punter. Grangers did a good job of protecting that time, but Shaw Raiders have been close on 2 occasions, but well protected that time.
It also hurts going out of bounds like that, because you think that with it being inbounds, even if it was rolling dead, that would take more time off the clock.
No doubt. 30 seconds left in the half. Shaw has gotten trips left, split to the right, and
Lacey in the shotgun.
Yep.
Waiting for the ready for play whistle to blow. There it is. Lacey takes a snap, looking. He's got time. Got a good block there. Now he throws it downfield and incomplete. Good coverage.
Tell you, the quarterback did a good job right there. Had a little bit of pressure, rolled out to his right. A receiver made a comeback, and the ball hit him right in the chest, but in a spirit, it killed him. But fortunate for the Grangers, he dropped it and bring up second down with 21 seconds left in the half.
Kerryon Williams is the receiver that couldn't hang on to it. Second down.
Same formation for the Shaw Raiders. Trips left.
One to the right.
Rangers are in coverage.
Lacey takes a snap. Back to pass. Under some pressure. Rolling out to his left. Looking for someone to throw it to. Finally he does and just gets rid of it.
Great pressure by the Grangers right there. Good job by the quarterback rolling to his left. No one was open. He just threw it away. 13 seconds left. Great job of the Grangers staying deep, keeping everything in front of them.
Yeah.
Well played by the defense.
Need one more stop here. Well, maybe two. They may go for it on fourth down this late in the half.
Same formation. Trips to the left. Rangers are in coverage, 4 deep.
Lacey takes a snap, rolling out to his left. Under some pressure. Now he just throws it to absolutely no one. The closest receiver was number 3, Vondez Taylor. He plays for us.
Right. Once again, the Grangers 4-man got pressure on the quarterback and nowhere ready to throw it. Really think the quarterback did a good job of just throwing it away. Overall, the Grangers and Shaw Raiders that time brings up a 4th down, and you would expect the Shaw Raiders to punt it. I do not think they can run 7 seconds off the clock. Big play for the Grangers. Keep it in front of you, and hopefully we can get a turnover here and end this half.
Yeah, looks like they're going to go for it. Three to the left, 1 right. Lacey back to pass. Looking long, looking deep, and incomplete. And that's the end of the first half of play with your score. Shaw 7 and LaGrange 3. When we come back, we'll tell you how we got here with the first half recap. But first, let's step aside for this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is a place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Hey folks, T-O-double-D, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pinks for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE6 Speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for on $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Slot number 110922. Price plus tax, second title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back again here at Callaway Stadium. Shaw 7 and LaGrange 3. Let's tell you how we got here. Not much to tell. Shaw started out first and 10, their own 18. They went 3 and out, punted the ball away. LaGrange had their best drive of the night, the second drive, starting at the Raider 38-yard line. They got 2 first downs, but could only get to the 16. A 33-yard field goal by Matt Rainey gave the Grangers a 3-0 lead. Shaw goes 3 and out, punts the ball away. LaGrange gets a first down, starting at the actually, no, they didn't get a first down. They backed it up. They had the 25, started at their own 25-yard line, and then they snapped the ball from their own 13, fumbled the ball away. Shaw then starts at the LaGrange 14-yard line, and they go those 14 yards, 3 plays, a 4-yard halfback pass, making the score 7-3 in favor of the Raiders. LaGrange goes 3 and out, a block punt. Shaw, and then the targeting penalty giving half the distance to the goal. So Shaw started at the Granger 10-yard line. Got to the 1, but then fumbled the ball into the end zone for a touchback. So LaGrange will get the ball first and 10 at their own 20. They did get a first down on that drive, but they only went 6 plays, wound up punting the ball away. And then Shaw and LaGrange, the next time, Shaw 3 drives, LaGrange 2 drives, back-to-back 3 and outs, punting the ball away. And that's basically it. It's a defensively, the Grangers are doing pretty doggone good. That offense just can't get going.
Well, I tell you, just kind of looking at the half as a whole, the 1 touchdown drive that the Shaw Raiders had, they had a 1st and 37. And I think the tail of the half is that the Grangers have had 9 penalties, either pre-snap or post-snap. They've had 2 personal fouls that led the Shaw Raiders off the hook, and they've had penalties, 2 of which were big pass plays for the Grangers. One was about a 25-yard gain. The other was going to be another first down. So if the Grangers can just shore up pre-snap penalties and sustain some drives and not do the self-inflicted penalties, I think they're doing some good things on offense. But they got to eliminate those penalties. And once again, you got a 7-3 game. Start a new half. Just expect that to be 0-0. And the Grangers will get the ball first in the second half.
Yep. So
hopefully we can get a big return, get some first downs, and hopefully hit the head on the goalpost. But like you said, the defense has played really, really well. I don't know how many yards of offense that Shaw has. but other than one drive, it's not been a lot at all. But the Grangers did get a turnover when they had the punt blocked, which was huge, and hopefully we'll take that into the half and come out and get 7 on the board.
When we come back, we'll have the Region 5 scoreboard for you. Got some interesting scores to tell you about, and we'll have that for you coming up after this next break. 7-3 Shaw at the half. Back after this break on the Eagles Sports Network.
She is being escorted tonight by her uncle, Dimitri Merritt.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob of
She had perfect attendance for 2 years and also served as the 2017 ninth grade homecoming representative. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Aaliyah Brewer. Our second 10th grade representative is Miss Maya Kuhn. Maya is the daughter of Shanna and Buzz Kuhn. Maya's escort tonight is her father, Buzz Kuhn. Her escort for the pep rally was Ander Gay. Maya is vice president of the sophomore class and is a member of the LHS Service Club, Foreign Language Club, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. She's also a member of the cheerleading team and the LHS soccer team. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Maya Kuhn. Representing the junior class is Michaela Canty. Michaela is the daughter of LaToya Griffin and Andre Canty. Michaela is being escorted tonight by her uncle, Brian Dunn. Her escort for the pep rally was Caleb Sayah. Michaela is a member of the LHS volleyball and basketball cheerleading teams and is a member of Circle of Friends.
But your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back. Rangers football on the Eagles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Callaway Stadium. The Grangers are trailing the Shaw Raiders 7-3 here at the half. We're going to try to effort to get some scores for you. We've got a few of them. For the Region 5 Quad A Championship, it is Cartersville leading the Troop Tigers 28-3. That is a halftime score. And the winner of that will be the number 1 seed out of this region, and the loser will be the number 2 seed. Sandy Creek and Central, we are going to try to effort to find a score for you. Here we go. Halftime, it is Sandy Creek 21 and Central nothing. That is a meaningless game, actually, because it doesn't matter who wins that one. Sandy Creek will be the number 3 seed. The battle for the basement, though, the number 4 seed, Chapel Hill and Cedartown. Winner will be the 4 seed. Loser is out of the playoffs, and right now it is Cedartown all over Chapel Hill, 35-7 over at Panther Stadium. Callaway Cavaliers are off. The Heard County Braves taking on Bremen. Head coach Rooster Russell doing a fantastic job over there at Bremen. Got a chance to win a region championship. They're trailing Heard County at the half, but it's 2-0. 2-0. That should be a fun one to watch. If Heard County goes on to win, they will be the region champs. Callaway second and Bremen third. But if Bremen does come back to win, and it's 2-0, anything's possible, there will be a 3-way tie for the number 1 seed between Bremen, Callaway, and Heard County. And I'm just so proud of Rooster Russell doing a great job up there at Bremen.
No doubt. He did a good job here at the Granger football team, and he's done a fantastic job at Bremen, and every year they've gotten better and better and better. And I tell you what, they came in and played Troop High School this year, very close.
Nice.
Troop pulled away late, but excited for Rooster and his staff there, and best of luck to them. And hopefully he'll get a win tonight I don't know what the shakeout is. I know there'll be a three-way tie, but that'll be great. And his fourth year at the Bremen Blue Devils.
There they are. When we come back, we'll tell you about more of the playoff projections around Quad A. Right now, the homecoming court is being introduced on the field, and they're making their march. We'll tell you who the winner is also a little bit later on after this break. First, let's step aside. It is 7-3 in favor of Shaw at the half. Back to this break on the Eagle Sports Network.
The Medicine Cabinet is excited to announce the opening of their third store in the Lee's Crossing community at 1704 Roanoke Road in LaGrange. Stop in and meet the staff. Pharmacist Tommy Whitworth will be leading the team. They offer home delivery inside city limits, a drive-through, and no long lines to wait at. Check out their medication and compliance programs, a safe and efficient way to organize medications. Their coffee shop will be opening soon. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Welcome to your friendliest hometown dealer, Nissan of LaGrange, where we work hard to get you the car you've been searching for. Our new and pre-owned selections are handpicked to provide the best in color, options, and financing that's right for you. We have a huge database of lenders to get you in the vehicle of your dreams. And Nissan of LaGrange has a world-class service department that's second to none. Come see why folks come from Atlanta, Columbus, and beyond to shop for your friendliest hometown dealer. Nissan of LaGrange, 1050 Lafayette Parkway in beautiful LaGrange, Georgia.
What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle? A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more. Because a State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just four walls and four wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
LaGrange Rangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back again here at Callaway Stadium. Shaw 7, LaGrange 3 at the half. Let's quickly go through these playoff scenarios in the other regions. In Region 1, Cairo is the region champs. Carver's in second. And the rest is a bit complicated. But if America Sumter beats Carver, Northside beats Columbus, and Hardaway beats Westover, there's going to be a five-way tie for that third and fourth seed. Now, not much chance of America Sumter beating Carver. Carver's far and away better, but the other two could happen. There's only a game difference between those. There could be a four-way tie for those three seeds when it's all said and done. Region 2, Mary Persons can clinch a win over Howard. Otherwise, it could be a three-way tie between Mary Persons, Howard, and Upson Lee. Tonight, West Lawrence plays Perry for the fourth seed. Winners of the fourth seed, losers done. In Region 3, Baldwin's the region champs. Burke County's number 2. Thompson and Richmond Academy have clinched a playoff spot. They play each other tonight. Winner will be number 3. Loser will be number 4. And in Region 4, Eastside is the region champs. Salem is 2, and Woodward is 3. Henry County has the tiebreak over Hampton, who LaGrange beat earlier this year. But for Hampton to make the playoffs, Henry County has to lose to 0-6 Druid Hills, and Hampton has to beat 6-0 Eastside for Hampton to secure the playoff spot. Probably not going to happen, but, you know, that's why they play the games, though.
That'll be exciting for Henry County. That's where North Star, former defensive back coach for the Rangers, is the head coach.
Really? Good deal. When we come back, we'll have the other 4 regions in Quad A coming up after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Hello, Granger fans. The Mike Patton Auto family is your local team that does not practice to get it right, but to make sure they don't get it wrong. They strive to give you a great experience each time you give them the opportunity. They understand you have options of where you go to purchase and service your truck, car, and SUV. But come see why thousands of customers keep coming back to Mike Patton time after time. We appreciate your time and business with a quality service department, and we look forward to taking care of you in the years to come. Now, go Grangers! Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
LaGrange Grangers football is proudly brought to you in part by Holmes Pharmacy, Mallory Insurance, Kia of LaGrange, Wellstar West Georgia Medical, and Emory Southern Orthopedics on WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW FM LaGrange. Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Alongside David Pleasance, I'm Michael Buchanan. Our producer is Del Poole. Glad to have you with us here from Callaway Stadium, where the Grangers are trailing the Shaw Raiders at the half, 7-3. We already explained this region's playoff scenarios. Let's go on through the rest of them in Quad A. In Region 6, Pickens is the number 1 seed. Ridgeland is number 2. Northwest Whitfield and Heritage are guaranteed playoff spots. Which one, we don't know. They're playing tonight. Winner will be the number 3. Loser will be the number 4 seed. In Region 7, Blessed Trinity is the number 1 seed. Marist is number 2. And the winner between Flowery Branch and Denmark tonight will be the number 3 seed. Losers number 4. And in Region 8, a little more complicated. St. Pius is the number 1 seed. North Oconee number 2. If Oconee County wins tonight, they'll be 3 and Stevens County will be 4. But if Madison County defeats Oconee County and they're close, there's going to be a 3-way tie for the last 2 playoff spots between Madison, Stevens, and Oconee. And we already went through Region 5 and AA with Heard County and Bremen with Callaway in the mix as well. When we come back, we'll take our last break, and when we come back, hopefully we'll be able to tell you who the homecoming queen is, who the homecoming court is, and we'll have that for you coming up after this break. 7-3 Shaw at the half. Back after this break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see taillights? Or your dog's tail wagging when you first brought him home? Do you see 4 tires or 2 tired kids in the back seat after their first day of school? Other insurance companies just see a car, but a State Farm agent sees what your car really means to you. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr. on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Hey folks, tell Double D, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pink for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE 6-speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stock number 110922. Price plus tax, tag, and title. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at Remax Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Rangers football on the Eagles Sports Network.
Congratulations to Emma Ward and Blair Herod, co-homecoming queens here at Callaway Stadium. I guess the judges couldn't figure out to pick one over the other. Both very, very good candidates and wound up being co-homecoming queens. So congratulations.
Well, I know for the parents, very exciting. And obviously, I had an opportunity. My daughter was actually on the homecoming court as well when she was a senior. So all those on the homecoming court were winners tonight.
Yes.
And I tell you what, I'll give them this. For wearing those dresses in this cold weather, I don't know if they're not quite as tough as the football players on the field. They've got a little bit more clothes on than they do, but excited for Miss Harriet and Miss Ward. I know their family, grandparents, parents are extremely excited as well, but I'm sure they're a great representation of LaGrange High School and something they'll always remember.
My app, I'm not sure how accurate it is. It says 50 degrees, but I imagine it's colder than that because with that wind that's going on out there, yeah, it wouldn't catch me. It wouldn't catch me out there in a short sleeve shirt, let alone what those ladies are wearing.
Well, it's just funny to see all the dads. They've got coat and tie on, so they definitely warm. But a lot of those ladies, they like to wear those nice dresses, sleeveless and whatnot.
Yeah.
And anyway, so congratulations for them, all those on the homecoming court. What an honor it is for all of them to be there. And once again, excited for Miss Ward and Miss Harriet.
LaGrange will have the ball first. They elected to defer. They will receive. And down 7-3. If you're in there helping coach those kids, what are you saying?
Well, I'm saying, hey, we're in this game. It's the same scenario we've been in almost every game this year, which is we've got a chance to win. And this will be a great transition, like I said earlier in the night, to the workouts in the off season. Set the tone, get a win, and be excited about next year. Obviously, this is the last game for these seniors here for the Grangers, and you want to go out a winner. And hopefully the Grangers will put a few more points on the board. Defense will continue to stop them and eliminate the penalties. And I think the Grangers have a great opportunity to do that because, like I said, defense other than one drive has really played really well and just made the Shaw Raiders keep on snapping the ball. And a lot of 3-and-outs gives the Granger offense opportunities to score, and hopefully that'll continue.
In a lot of the close games, is the Central Carroll, the Cedartown game, you saw LaGrange outscore the opponents in the second half. Down only 4, outscoring the opponent would be really good here. They seem to have made the halftime adjustments pretty doggone well in most of the games.
Right. Well, the big thing right now for the Grangers is you just got to expect to win.
Yeah.
This is the next game. I know it's tough when you've had a season where you're 1-8. You've played close games.
Mm-hmm.
You can get into a scenario where oh no, it's happening again, or, you know, when's the play going to happen that's going to give them the opportunity to win the game. But you've got to realize that you've worked hard. You've done what the coaches have asked you to do, and somebody just needs to make a play. And it doesn't have to be spectacular. Just have to do the fundamentals, and good things will happen. And first downs are a good thing. I think it's a lost art. I know years past for the Grangers, we ran the ball probably a whole lot more than we threw it, although we threw it well. But I tell you what, it's demoralizing if you can just run the ball right down their throat. And hopefully the Rangers, they were close on several plays running the ball. They do have some guys open in the passing game, but if they can be balanced, it sure does make it tough on that Shaw Raider defense.
Yeah, they were within a hair's breadth of Cedartown, Central Carroll, and Sandy Creek of being 3-3 in the region and 4-5 here. That close, if they can just get over that hump with a win tonight, the juniors, the sophomores, even the freshmen, that would be a nice springboard into next year.
No doubt. And I tell you, it'll be exciting to see. We'll have this conversation at the end of the game, but let's just see who makes the most mistakes this second half. And I bet you the team that makes the fewest is probably going to be the one that pulls out with the victory. So hopefully that'll be the Grangers. That looks like they're ready for kickoff, and I hope it's an exciting one.
Well, here we go. Shaw kicker with the ball to the 40. Go ahead.
All right. The returners are on the Granger 15. The squib kick right to the right guard for the Granger kickoff return team. He does a great job of catching it. I've seen a lot of those ricochet right off the front line to offensive player, and then it's a return or a big recovery for the defense. But the Granger are going to get the ball on the 50. Great job by the right guard on the kickoff return of catching that hot ball.
21, Cole Sanders, the tight end, is where he sometimes does play when he's on the offense, and a senior, and doing a great job of making sure that ball is secured.
Great field position for the Grangers on their own 49.
3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right.
Yes, sir.
Trying to do a little sweep to the right side, across the 50. Spilled about the 47-yard line.
Great gain on first down, about 4.5 yards. Grangers ran outside zone to the right. Running back did a good job. The cornerback came up, made the tackle. Get a little bit better block by the wide receiver on that side, and that could have gone a long way.
Senior Chris Beasley on the carry. 2nd and 6.
Trips to the left for the Grangers.
Ogletree by himself on the right.
Taking a shot.
At Ogletree.
Yes, sir.
Did he hang on to it? Did he hang on to it? No. The ball falls harmlessly to the turf. He dropped at the 15, but did not complete the catch and lost it as the ball kept going to the 10.
We got a penalty, maybe sideline warning on the Grangers. Great throw. Gave the receiver Ogletree an opportunity to catch the ball, just get there at the highest point.
No.
Bob it a little bit, but we'll see what happens here.
White hat's looking to the Shaw sideline. Illegal man downfield. Is that what the top of the hat is?
Let's just see.
Yep, illegal man downfield.
I would say that's going to be another penalty. Not enough men on line of scrimmage. Somebody was covered up.
So that'll bring the ball back to the 46-yard line.
Brings up a 2nd down and about 12 for the Grangers.
3 left. Nobody split out right. Quarterback's going to keep it himself across the 50. 45, first down, 40, and run out of bounds near the 35-yard line. Move those chains.
Really well-designed play. Ran a little midline keep for the quarterback. Rode the ball to the left with the run back, and then the quarterback just hit it up inside the offensive tackle to the right and had about a 15-yard gain. Good job by the offensive line blocking, and a good job of running by the quarterback, Crawford.
Granger's getting in good field position. 11 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Granger's trailing 7-3, but 1st and 10 from the 35. Go ahead.
Huge play right there, just overcoming a penalty, and gets the Granger on the plus side of the 50. Ball's on the 35, 1st and 10.
Bradfield split out to the right side, 2 on the left. Crawford Waiting, throwing long, throwing deep, and intercepted. Coming back the other way to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown. Number 13, Javonte McGill. Must have been tipped to the line of scrimmage.
Well, what happened was the quarterback was fixing to throw the ball down the field and really just got stripped as he was throwing. And they could call it incomplete pass. I don't think they will. Ball was stripped as the quarterback was trying to throw. The ball bounced up right into the hands of the defender. Two Grangers had an opportunity to make a tackle, and the guy just did a great job of avoiding the tackle and runs it all the way in for a touchdown for the Shaw Raiders, making it 13-3 Shaw Raiders.
So from the 35, '65-yard scoop and score. Extra point attempt. Snap, kick, up, and good, but a flag thrown from the umpire. Let's see what that is. Wait and see what the flag is. Personal foul against LaGrange. 14-3 in favor of Shaw, 10:28 to go. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Coach, you just said whoever makes the most mistakes in the second half is going to wind up losing. Well, LaGrange just made the first one. 65-yard fumble, scoop, and score by Shaw, and they're up 14-3 already.
Yeah, and poison on that right there. They added injury to the wound by having a 15-yard penalty, personal foul on the extra point. So the Raiders are kicking off from the Granger 45, and the Grangers will get the ball on the 21-yard line after a squib kick by the kicker. So scoop and score touchdown, and then we make it worse by having a penalty on the extra point. So got to forget that series right there for the offense, but got to eliminate these penalties pre-snap and post-snap. They're just really making it a whole lot tougher for the Grangers than it needs to be.
Got to have a short memory and got to overcome these mistakes and get a drive. If they can get a sustained drive going, that'll help them swing the momentum a whole lot better. Rangers come to the line of scrimmage. Two receivers left, one right.
Four-man front for the Raider defense.
Crawford hands the ball off. A lot of room across the 25 to about the 27, maybe the 28. All they're going to give him spot him to the 29.
Yep. Really good job of blocking right there by the offensive line. Good vision by the running back. Got north and south. Positive gain. That's what the Grangers need right now. Get first downs.
2nd and 2.
10 minutes left in the third quarter. Shaw Raiders up 14-3.
Rangers come to the line of scrimmage. One receiver right, three left.
Four-man front for the Raiders again.
And this time just a slow developing play, handed the ball off and just didn't hit the hole. They'll give him forward progress to the 26 for a loss of about 3.
As well as the offensive line blocked on the first play. Not true on that one. They had a defensive tackle, came free on that one right there. Really nowhere for the running back to run. Makes it tough right there for the running back. But third down and about 6 for the Grangers. Ball's on the 26-yard line.
They break the huddle. Again, trips left, one right.
Raiders look like they're bringing the heat,
Oh, boy,
and they
are
do.
ever. And the running back gets across the 30, 35, 40. First and 10, Grangers.
Great job by the offensive line picking up the blitz right there. Obviously, I get excited anytime somebody blitz. It's going to be a big play for somebody, and that time was for the Grangers. Big first down for the Grangers. Ball's going to be on the 44-yard line. Big first down for the Grangers. Great job of running and blocking on that play.
18-yard run, and the Grangers move the chains. One receiver to the right side. That's Ogletree. 3 on the left side.
Raiders 4-man front again.
Takes a snap, fakes the hit, fakes the run, throws it over to Ogletree in triple coverage, but the ball just led him just a little too far.
Yep. Had the receiver that time right there, just led him a little bit too far. Would have been nice to see him catch that right there because there were some Raiders there, but if he catches it on the run and splits them, that could have been a really, really big play. Definitely would have been a first down.
Yep. 2nd and 10. 8:38 to go in the third quarter.
Good protection that time for the Granger offensive line.
Grangers trailing 14-3, but driving. 2nd and 10. 3 receivers, actually 2 receivers to the left side, 1 right.
They're going to have another penalty.
And hand the ball off to the near side of the 45. Spilled at the 50-yard line. I don't see a flag. What were you seeing?
Grangers didn't have enough men on line of scrimmage again, but luckily the officials didn't see it that way. 4-yard gain for the Grangers, maybe 5-yard gain. Well blocked and outside zone to the left. Good running by the running back right there. I think that was Jacoby Smith.
To the 49-yard line, 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5. Three receivers to the right side. Back to pass. Crawford looking, firing, caught. 50, 45. Spilled at the 44-yard line. Move those chains.
First down. Good play design right there. Fullback went out into the flat. No one covered him. Easy throw, easy catch. Pick up about 6 yards. First down the Grangers. Ball's on the 45-yard line. Another first down.
Three receivers to the right side. Crawford, quick handoff, and unfortunately, Chris Beasley's not going to go anywhere. He's going to get dropped for about a yard loss. Just good penetration there by the Raiders.
No doubt. I tell you, the formation the Grangers are in right now, really putting the Raiders in a bind. They had a defensive lineman on the right guard for the Grangers and nobody outside of him. So hopefully the coaches will see that right there and get it on the perimeter.
2nd down and 11. Three receivers to the right side. Crawford. And the running back splits the blitzing defenders, and Beasley was able to get up to about the 44-yard line before being dropped.
Yeah. Close right there. Raiders brought blitz by both linebackers again. Just about split them all, but one defender made a little shoestring tackle right there, but could have been a really big play for the Grangers. A little outside zone to our left, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Grangers on the 44-yard line.
14-3 Shaw, 6:30 left to go in the third quarter.
Rangers line up in the same formation, trips to the right, tight end left.
Crawford in the shotgun, takes a snap, low snap, he's able to get it up.
Great play.
Middle screen to the 45 to the 40. 35, first down, 30. Still on his feet.
Gone. Touchdown,
25,
baby.
20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Grangers! Give him 6. I believe number 6, Jacoby Smith, with the touchdown, and the Grangers are getting closer.
Set up a little running back screen there, one of my favorite plays. Lyman did a much better job this time, stayed flat, got a good kick out, and then Jacoby Smith did a great job of running the ball after the blocking and cut it across the field and went 44 yards for a touchdown. Huge play for the Grangers.
See how much that swings momentum. They were excited as well they should have been. The snap, spot, kick, up, and it is good. Time out of the field. 6 minutes and 1 second left to go in the third quarter. Rangers get it closer. 14-10 in favor of Shaw. Back after this 1 minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Seems just like yesterday. He was running around the backyard playing football with his little brother, dreaming about the big game. Now he's here. He worked hard to make the team, and he's ready to take the field. And at Synovus, we're here to cheer him on. From meeting your personal and business banking needs to pulling for the hometown football team on Friday nights, we're proud to be a part of our community. We're Synovus, the bank of here. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Rangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Wow, 9 plays, 79 yards, a 44-yard touchdown, and the ball is going to be kicked at the 3-yard line to the 5 to the 10, and he slips and falls trying to cut up near the 15-yard line. After the Grangers fumbled on the 65-yard scoop and score, that was an answer this Granger team needed. 79 yards on 9 plays, a 44-yard touchdown.
That's exactly what the Granger needed. I tell you what, that was a great kick by number 45 for the Grangers. He kicked it to about the 2-yard line, inside the numbers, good coverage, and the Grangers have the Shaw Raiders pinned back. 3 and out would be great right here. Give the offense great field position. This is the first possession the defense has been on the field this half.
Right. 2 receivers split off to the left side, 1 to the right. Lacey's going to hand the ball off, and he is going to get, he was tripped up at the 15, stumbled forward near the 20, and then he got hit right there. So a gain of 7.
Linebackers just got to feel it right there. Number 2, Fitzpatrick. If he flies right to his feet right there, he makes a tackle for no gain. He sat and waited, and they end up gaining about 7 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 3 for the Shaw Raiders.
Harper is their running back. Lacey will take the snap. He's going to feed Harper again, and this time he is hit and driven right back down to the turf. They'll give him a yard, but that's it.
Fitzpatrick did a great job on that one. He fit right now, nowhere for the running back to run. Tried to cut back, and the backside linebacker did a great job of fitting as well. You play downhill, good things happen right there. There's nowhere to run.
Big 3rd down play, 3rd and 2.
Great job, defensive line. Great job, linebackers. I know that Fitzpatrick gets a lot of the praise, but Bowles did a great job there as well, and just fit, made a great tackle. In fact, I'm not sure that wasn't Vondez Taylor at linebacker that time making the play.
I'm actually going to say it's a holding penalty. They're backing it up to about the 11-yard line, so instead of 3rd down, it's going to be 2nd. But a long way to go. They'll spot the ball the 13-yard line. They need the 23. 2nd and 10. Hands the ball off to Harper on that left side. And he's not going to get the ball. Is loose on the ground. LaGrange says they have it. And the referee say they have it.
Great job, Granger defense. Defensive back can't get the number, but flew up, put his face on the ball. And we got a turnover for the Grangers. Ball's going to be on the Grangers 17. Short field.
Number 56, Xavius Potts, the junior. He ran off the field faster than I could. He's so excited, and he should be.
No doubt. Huge play for the Grangers. Mistake by the Shaw Raiders, and short field for the Grangers. Great job by the defense.
4:59 to go in the third quarter. Spotting the ball at the 17-yard line inside Shaw Raider territory.
Crawford coming on the field, 10 seconds on the play clock. Got to go fast. Cannot take a delay right here.
I don't think they're going to get it off.
Good job. Coach calls a timeout.
Coach calls a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. 4:59 to go in the third quarter. Shaw 14, LaGrange 10. Granger's knocking on the door. Back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hello, Granger fans. The My Patton Auto family is your local team that does not practice to get it right, but to make sure they don't get it wrong. They strive to give you a great experience each time you give them the opportunity. They understand you have options of where you go to purchase and service your truck, car, and SUV. But come see why thousands of customers keep coming back to Mike Patton time after time. We appreciate your time and business with a quality service department, and we look forward to taking care of you in the years to come. Now, go Grangers!
Back to the field for the Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Whew! I wish I had taken 2 blood pressure pills today. Granger's down by 4, but knocking on the door. 4:59 to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10 after a fumble recovery. And now they're going to hand the ball off up the middle. Jacoby Smith, I believe, will get up to about the 15-yard line before he's driven back. Gain of about 2.5.
Yeah, right there. Got too many people for the Grangers, too many players for the Grangers standing around on that one. Had a little bit of the seam and got about 2 yards, but had potential to gain a lot more. 2nd down and 8. Ball's on the 15-yard line.
Rangers break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Crawford in the shotgun.
Yes, sir.
And off to Smith. He's got room.
Touchdown, Rangers.
5. Nope, down to about the 5-yard, inside the 5-yard line to the 1.
First down and goal for the Grangers.
But a fresh set of downs at the 1.
First down sponsored by Nissan of LaGrange.
Really good job of blocking right there. Ran inside zone that time. And I think that was Fitzpatrick running the ball, or was it Jacoby Smith? I think it was Jacoby Smith that time.
And he's dotting the I again. Crawford takes a snap, going to give to Smith, and he's going to get swarmed under. Actually going to about lose a yard on that to the 2. Shaw just collapsed there on him, so now it's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, he's got a lot of penetration on the left side of the offensive line. Obviously, Shaw Raiders brought the blitzes on that play right there. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 2 from the 2. Huge series for the Grangers right here.
Grangers break the huddle. 1 receiver to the right side, 1 to the left. Everybody else in close. Smith and Beasley. Low snap. Crawford able to give it to Smith. The Smith being chased down, trying the right side. And the Shaw Raiders are going to stop him from being able to turn that corner. Spots it at the 4. A field goal would be fine. Bring it down by 1, but 6 would be better.
All right, you just got to smell it when you get this close to the goal line. Way too much penetration by the offensive line, and really just nowhere to run right there. 2 plays and 3 yards lost. Huge play right here for the Grangers.
Grangers exhorting the fans to stand up and cheer. I'm right there with them. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right.
Locked on man coverage. Sprint out, quarterback to the left.
Crawford looking, firing.
Touchdown.
Caught! Touchdown! Rangers! Give them 6, trying to get the number. 13, Dylan Norval with the catch.
Granger sprinted out to the left. 2 receivers looked to be open, and Crawford did a good job of throwing to the flat. Hit the receiver in the chest, did a good job of catching the ball. Great job offensive line, getting him on the perimeter. Good call by the coach because they were bringing blitzes inside.
Rangers retake the lead, waiting for the extra point attempt. Good snap, good spot. The kick, it is up. It is no good. Shank to the left. but the Grangers have taken the lead 16-14 with 2:06 left to go in the third quarter of play. And Coach, if the Rangers can stop with the mistakes, I mean the fumble, making a 14-yard drive for Shaw for the touchdown, and then the fumble with the scoop and score. That's the only scoring that Shaw's done. The Granger defense can hold on.
No doubt. I tell you, give the coaches credit, give the players even more credit. With the season the Grangers have had, it would have been easy just to maybe quit after that fumble return for a touchdown. But what did the Grangers do? They went, 80 yards for a drive, 79, I think, touchdown, and then defense gets a turnover. Grangers take it down, score again. So kudos for the Grangers and the staff, and I'm sure there's a lot of excitement on the sideline. Grangers get ready to kick off.
A 17-yard drive in 5 plays, and the Grangers have retaken the lead, 16-14. And there's the kick, and this is going to be fielded inside the 10. To the 15,
stay your lanes.
To the 20, 25-30, slowed up at the 40, and down he goes at the 42-yard line. Yeah, that was close to being broken.
Well, yeah, you could just see it happening on the field, right down the middle of the field. A couple of the Grangers got out of their lanes, and one went right, one went left. That's never a good thing. You always want to shed to the same side. That way you've had everybody in their lane. But good job by the safety on the kickoff coverage team making the tackle, and I'm not sure if that wasn't Jacoby Smith or Fitzpatrick who made the play.
We're at minute 57 left in the third quarter, and Shaw's only had 3 offensive snaps. This is their 4th. Hands the ball off up the middle, and he's just going to drag some Grangers with him up to about the 49-yard line. Gain of 6.
Good physical play for the Shaw Raiders right there. Just kind of carried some Grangers downhill running, downhill blocking. Just an ISO play to our left side. Second out and 5 for the Shaw Raiders. 103, minute 30 left in the third quarter.
2 receivers split off to the right side, 1 left. There's a pitch to the trailing back, and the Granger defense all over him. They'll give him forward progress to the 50, but that's it. It's 3rd and 3.
He didn't make the tackle, but the outside linebacker to the Granger left set the edge, made the running back turn back up inside, and just a really, really good play by the defense. Great job of the linebackers fitting and making the play really for about a 2-yard gain, maybe 1 yard.
14 for Shaw, 16 for LaGrange. Shaw with the ball, nose the ball right on the midfield stripe.
Great job by Jaquavius Bowles on that play, setting the edge.
1 receiver to the left side, 3 coming out here to the near side. One's, almost on the sideline.
Rangers look like they're bringing the bits. They do. Yes, sir.
And that quarterback running for his life. He's going to try to get out to the left side, and he's going to be run out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Loss of 2.
Good call by the defense. No penalty. Oh, my goodness. Got a flag on their sideline. No way they call a penalty on us on that. The quarterback never even hit the ground. Face mask on the Grangers.
That's a 15-yard penalty. That's a huge mistake and a first down. And that's the first down Shaw's had since, since the last drive of the first quarter.
Yeah.
And what comes by way of the penalty.
All right. Not a pre-snap penalty, not a post-snap penalty. Those things do happen, but Rangers need to get a stop right here.
1st and 10 from the Granger 37 to the 35. Runs up the middle. Harper up to about the 32-yard line. Gain of 5.
Another isolation play right there, right between the guard and tackle to the Granger's right side. Pick up about 5 yards.
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter of play. We got to hold them. Grangers leading 16-14 over the Shaw Raiders here at Callaway Stadium. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this 1-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
I put football fans. Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football. We also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We support the team, the coaches, the band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and the fans. At Glenn Smith, we're proud to be your local Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 500 new and used vehicles every day. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. That's Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for the LaGrange Rangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
16-14 in favor of LaGrange, but Shaw facing 2nd and 5 from the Granger 32 in a drive that was extended by a penalty.
No doubt, Rangers need to stand tall right here, get a stop.
3 receivers right, 1 left. Lacey in the shotgun. Harper immediately to his left. Actually, that's not Harper, that's 44, and he's going to go down. Number 17 for LaGrange, Quay Bowles on the tackle in the backfield, bringing him down to 34.
I like that play. Keep on running a sweep with that guy. He's bigger than I am. I think we can get him.
44, Kyle Raper, a senior fullback / nose guard, what they have him listed as.
Yeah.
He runs like a nose guard.
I tried to run a sweep with him, and got about a 3-yard loss on that one. Keep giving him the ball. I think he's had 2 carries for -, yards tonight.
3rd and about 7. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Back to pass, Lacey. Little middle screen, incomplete. The ball falls harmlessly to the turf, 4th down.
Great pass rush. Great drive by Fitzpatrick, sitting on the screen. Tried to run a middle screen to the running back, and the Grange were all over it. Brings up a 4th down and about 8 for the Shaw Raiders, and it looks like they're going to go for it.
Granger football brought to you in part by Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. And if the Grangers
huge play
stop them here, I'm going to get ready to smile. 2 receivers right.
1, 2, 3, 4,
2
5,
left.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All righty.
Waiting for the snap. Lacey takes the snap. Quick out pass to the flat. Caught 45.
Great job.
And the Granger defense flying to the ball. Brings them down to the 31-yard line. And the Grangers get the ball on downs.
Huge stop on that series right there. After the penalty, would have been a 3-and-out otherwise. Shaw tried to throw a little smoke past the inside slot receiver, and the Grangers rallied, picked up about 3 yards, and it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Grangers at the 31-yard line with 11:01 left in the 4th quarter. Grangers up 16-14.
Ball spotted their own 31. 1 receiver to the left side, 3 to the right. Crawford takes the snap, going to hand the ball off, and just another stutter step. Shaw is acting like the ball's out, but the referees say no, he is down to the 31, no gain.
Looks like there's going to be another penalty on the Grangers.
And one of the coaches is yelling for the band to stop playing.
I don't think that's the penalty, though,
No,
unfortunately.
no. But if it's making it difficult for the players to hear, the band does need to stop. Let's see what the penalty is, though.
Looks like the receivers, they're just struggling to identify who's the guy that's on and who is off.
Seeing illegal
another legal
shift.
procedure.
Yep. 5-yard penalty to the 26-yard line.
Brings up a 2nd and 15 for the Grangers. Ball's on the 25, left hash. 10:48
Should be
left.
a 1st down, because that was the first snap of the drive, wasn't it?
2nd play.
Okay, I must have missed one there on my score sheet. 3 receivers to the right side.
Bringing the blitz.
And the running back, I believe that's Smith.
Yep.
Only getting up to about the 26-yard line.
Yeah. Shaw Raiders blitz a linebacker right between A and B gap. And that's right where the LaGrange was trying to run it. And they did a good job. Good call on their defense. That happens. Be a 3rd down and 14 for the Grangers.
Love to get a first down here. If nothing else, then just eat up some more clock.
No doubt. First down would be huge for the Grangers.
3 receivers to the right side.
Gave the Grangers a new
rolling out to his right. Crawford.
Gosh!
Firing. And did he catch it? Nope, saying incomplete. Bradfield caught it, but they're saying he was out of bounds when he caught it.
Boy, I tell you, the Grangers got lucky there. They had 3 Shaw Raiders all over the receiver, and we threw it right there to that man. I'm glad they don't catch the ball very well.
Now, see, the down marker just changed from 2nd to 3rd.
Yep.
So it is 3rd down. Third and 14, and number 14 breaking the huddle and in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right side. Looking under some pressure, and doggone it, Crawford goes down, sacked inside the 20, and that's going to bring out Wesley Kuhn.
Yeah. Brought a bullet with the outside linebacker off the backside, and just were not able to stay on that block long enough. Crawford secured the ball, but he only had one hand on it. Got to get both hands on that ball so we don't turn it over. Protect the ball. The Rangers are up. Defense is playing well.
Oh, we need a good punt from Wesley here, standing at his own 5-yard line.
Need a big kick right here.
Waiting for the snap. There it is.
Good protection.
And a good
better kick. Roll, baby.
And it's going to check back and then come to a stop at the 48-yard line inside Shaw territory. 16-14, 9:05 to go in the game. Back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hey folks, TLW Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pink for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE 6-speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Lot number 110922. Price plus tax, tag, and title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
I think as a quarterback keeper, I couldn't tell. The Grangers defense swarmed all over him. I couldn't get the number of the running back. He'll get a yard gain to the 48, but that's it.
That was an unusual play. I don't think that's the way the Shaw Raiders designed it. Quarterback just backed up and didn't hand it to anybody and just kept it. And good for the Grangers. 1 yard gain. 2nd down and 9. Ball's on the 48-yard line. 8:31 left.
2 receivers to the right side, 1 left. Lacey in the shotgun, takes a snap. Little misdirection, hands the ball off. 50, 45, hit hard at the 42-yard line. Problem is the line to gain was the 43. That's enough to move the chains.
Shaw Raiders did a good job right there. Ran a counter trap play, pulled the right guard and tackle. They did a good job of blocking, and Jacoby Smith, the free safety, was the first man on the tackle.
8:15 to go in the game. Grangers up by 2, Shaw driving. Fresh set of downs, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Takes the snap, design quarterback run, and he's going to be chased down. He gets free though, doggone across the 35. To the 30, maybe the 29-yard line. Just shed one of the Grangers. And that's enough for another first down.
Yep, I tell you, they just ran a quarterback sweep out of 2 backs, and Granger's had him in the backfield and just missed the tackle there. Got to give the quarterback credit, though. Did a good job of running, and it'll be first down for the Shaw Raiders at the Granger 34-yard line, left hash. 7:55. Granger's up 16-14.
Shaw breaks the huddle. 2 receivers right, 1 left. In fact, that number 4 Harper is usually in the backfield. It's split off to the right side. Again, same play. Fakes the run one way, hands it off the other way, but this time the Granger stayed at home and brought him down for no gain.
Yep, tried to run the counter again, and the Grangers did a good job of fitting. Both linebackers did a good job of reading the guard fit. Nowhere for the running back to run. A great job. It'll be a second, really 10, maybe gained a half a yard. 7:30 left in the game. Granger's on top by 2.
Shaw comes to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers right, 1 left. That big number 44 is to the right of Lacey. I'm in favor of giving him the ball, but timeout called by Shaw. We'll take a 30-second timeout with him. 16-14 in favor of LaGrange. Back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows. No matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years. And how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for Granger's football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back again here at Callaway Stadium. Cartersville just recorded a safety. They got a 36-10 lead with 2:40 to go in the third quarter over the True Tigers. We'll have more scores for you post-game. Right now we're looking at 2nd and 10 for Shaw. Under some pressure is Lacey, under a world of pressure, and down he goes at the 41-yard line.
Granger defense did a great job right there. Quarterback tried to sprint out to his right, and defensive end did a great job. I think that was Mr. Smith again, number 33, set the edge, and backside pursuit got the quarterback. All 4 defensive linemen for the Grangers got to the quarterback on that play, and just a great job by the defense right there.
12-yard loss. The Raiders need inside the 20 for LaGrange. They're at the Granger 41.
3rd down and 22, Shaw.
No penalties. Get a stop right here, Grangers.
1 receiver to the right side, 2 to the left. Lacey with the pitch to Harper. Harper trying that halfback pass again. Caught at the 30, I believe. Not seeing what the it doesn't matter. You know, it's yeah, it is caught. But that brings up 4th and 10.
Yep. Jordan Ogletree with the play. Shaw Raiders came back to the halfback pass and had a guy open, but not enough. Good play for the Granger defense. 4th down for the Shaw Raiders. Ball's on the 34. 5:44. Granger's up by 2.
Raiders come to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers to the left side. Lacey in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking, rolling out to his right. Oh! Intercepted at the 30, 35, brought down at the 38-yard line.
Quarterback tried to sprint out again to his right, and he just didn't see the Granger outside linebacker. Threw it right to him.
And Draco Martin.
Great job right there. Granger going to get the ball with 5:18 left, and the ball's going to be on the 37-yard line, left hash. Huge play for the defense. Granger's up by 2, 5:18.
from the 37-yard line. LaGrange with the ball.
Be great to run this ball all the way down, get him a score. Oh, my goodness.
And a flag thrown.
Hey, Lord of mercy, Jesus. Got 12 men on the field.
That's not good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. They sure did. Illegal in soccer, illegal in football. That'll back them up to the 32, first and 15. One receiver to the left side, one right. Crawford will hand it off. 35, still on his feet. 40, brought down about the 45-yard line, a yard short of the line to gain. Jacoby Smith.
Like the formation, went to two tight end look. The Raiders have been in an even front all night long. Obviously, that's going to give you a bubble on one side, and they ran exactly where the bubble was. And you had a one technique, which is the inside player between the guard and the center, and a 7 technique between the tight end and the tackle. Huge hole there to the right side of the offensive line, and that's exactly where the Grangers ran it. Great blocking, great running. Second down and half a yard for the Grangers. 5:04 left. Grangers up by 2.
The clock was stopped for some reason.
I don't understand.
I don't either, because the first down was not gotten. One receiver left, one right. Crawford. And whistle blown. Flag thrown. False start against LaGrange.
False start on the offense. That'll make it second down and 6 for the Grangers.
Tell you, the self-inflicted wounds. That's all right. Grangers got to overcome it, though. 4:49. First downs are huge.
Grangers up by 2. Need possession.
Clock is running, though.
Grangers need the 47 for the first down. Ball's on the 41. One receiver left, one right. Crawford will take the snap, hand it off. He'll get through the line of scrimmage across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. That might
Should
be
a first down.
Yep, they're saying move the chains.
I tell you right there, keep doing what they're doing, because they had the ball. They could have run it outside or inside on that play right there. Good blocking.
Clock is stopped until they just move the chains. Now waiting for the ready for play whistle. There it is. 4:30 to go. Rangers come to the line of scrimmage. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Going to milk as much out of it as they can.
No doubt.
One receiver right, one left. Crawford takes a snap. Hands the ball off. Diving forward to about the 50-yard line. They're going to say just short of the 49, gain of 2. And
flag.
Is there going to be a flag?
It's on them. It's on the Shaw Raiders. I don't know what it is yet. Personal foul would be great.
Yep,
that's
personal
what it
foul. And Coach Gibbs says, yep, mark it off. And a fresh set of downs for the Grangers.
3:59 left in the game.
15-yard penalty. They will spot the ball at the 36-yard line of Shaw. Rangers up by 2.
Keep getting first downs. Love the formation.
One receiver to the right side, one to the left. Crawford takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and he is going to get sacked back at the 48-yard line, make it the 47. Got to get rid of that ball. An 11-yard loss. Now, clock is still running, 3:30, 3:29, but man, you got to get rid of that ball.
Tell you, they had 2 tight ends set, had numbers to the right, and the Grangers tried to take a shot deep. Lost 10 yards. Ball's going to be on the 47-yard line. Clock is running. That's the only positive on that play, but it is 3 minutes basically left in the game, 3:05 and rolling.
Second and 21. One receiver to the right side, one left. And there's the handoff. Morocco Glaze to the 40. First down. 30, actually just short of the first down. Yep, I got that. You're right. I saw the chain. That's the wrong chain. That's the other chain. They did get across the 30, and they're going to say to the 29.
Yep, keep running the ball. Keep that clock running. Love the formation. Shaw cannot get balanced stuff in the front that they're playing, and got a little honey hole. Keep hitting it. 3rd down and 4 for the Grangers. Ball's on the 29-yard line going in. 2:37 left, up by 2 Grangers.
Clock's running. They thought they went out of bounds, but that's okay. I'm not arguing. Going to hand the ball off again. This time, he got knocked forward. Oh, no, they're going to say he's down around the 30 to the 28-yard line. I thought he went down around the 25.
That's really close right there. It'll be
a yard short.
4th and 1. Don't agree with the spot, but 2:06 and rolling. I don't know if the Grangers don't let this clock run down and just call a timeout with no seconds left on the play clock. Run as much time as they can.
One receiver to the right side, one left. Man in motion, left to right. And here's the snap. And he's going to try to run. 25, 20, 15, 10. Out of bounds. Short of the 5-yard line. 1st and 10 Grangers.
First down and goal, Grangers.
Great job of blocking. Great job of running. Good call by Coach Gibbs. 1:41 left. Shaw has 2 timeouts, and they'll start using them. Clock should... Nope, the clock is stopped. He did run out of bounds.
Fresh set of downs for the Grangers. 1st and goal. Jacoby Smith will take the handoff again, try to find something, and nothing doing. Out of bounds, tackled about the 12-yard line.
He's down. I tell you, protect that ball, guys.
Yeah, they're saying he is down. Let's quickly pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Eagle Sports Network. We'll keep it right here.
Rangers football is proudly brought to you in part by Holmes Pharmacy, Mallory Insurance, Kia of LaGrange, Wellstar West Georgia Medical, and Emory Southern Orthopedics on WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW FM LaGrange.
First down and 10, Shaw for 14.
Are we up? Okay. So a fumble, officially a fumble.
All right, keep it in front of you, Granger defense. Make them snap the ball. 119. Ball's on the 11-yard line.
Rolling out to his right is Lacey.
Gosh almighty.
He catches at the 35, brought down across the 40 to about the 44-yard line.
Quarterback sprinted right, had to evade the defense, and found a receiver behind the Grangers DBs. Got to keep them in front of you guys. Cannot let anybody behind. Ball's going to be on the 39-yard line.
Granger's only up by 2. Got to keep him out of field goal position. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Lacey rolling out to his left under some pressure.
Yes, sir.
And down he goes at the 35-yard line. What a time for a sack.
Shaw Raiders call it timeout. 51 seconds left on the clock. Great job by the right defensive end for the Grangers.
We'll take
the quarterback.
We'll take a quick timeout with them. 30-second break. Grangers up by 2. Shaw taking the timeout. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, football fans. Jonathan Moose Mapp here from Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. We love this time of you with all the excitement of football. And we also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We support the team, the coaches, the band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and the fans. At Glenn Smith, we're proud to be your local Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 500 new and used vehicles every day. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. That's Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
.51 seconds left to go in the game. Granger's up by 2, 16-14, but Shaw with the ball. But a 2nd and 20 after the sack from their own 34-yard line.
At this point, it's more important just keep the Raiders in front of us, Granger defense. Sacks will be great. 2nd down and about 20.
3 receivers to the right side, 1 left. Lacey in the shotgun.
Nothing behind you, D.
Rolling out to his right.
Pressure again,
Looking.
Grangers.
Grangers are bringing him down. He's going to be sacked. No, he got rid of it. He was able to get rid of it and almost intercepted. Jordan Ogletree. Oh, did he catch it? I didn't see anybody near the ball. I guess he did. Yeah, caught it at the 46-yard line.
Quarterback did a good job. He was wrapped up, got away from a tackle by the Grangers left defensive end, and made a throw downfield and got about 12 yards on the play. 3rd down and 8.
Yep.
41 seconds left.
Well, they got 4 split out to the left side, 1 to the right.
Keep in front of you.
Lacey back to pass. And incomplete. The ball falls harmlessly to the turf. 4th down.
Quarterback dropped back and just threw to the single receiver. Just made a bad throw. About 4 yards short of the receiver, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Ball spotted at their own 46-yard line.
Granger fans are on their feet. A lot of noise and excitement. This will be a huge win for the Grangers.
Fans standing up on their feet, too. Here we go. 36 seconds left.
Keep in front of you, Grangers.
4 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Lacey looking. There he goes! Break out the wide angle lens. I'm starting to smile.
Great job, pressure on that long by the defensive front when the Shaw Raiders have tried to throw the ball. Trying to find the number right there. I think it was number 52 for the Grangers who made the sack. Great pressure, great job all night by the defense. And looks like the Grangers, they can just take a knee. 28 seconds left, up by 2. This should be a win.
Shaw only has 1 timeout left.
Jonathan Sutton, 2-way starter for the Grangers, makes the play that should end the game.
Grangers in victory formation. Takes the snap, takes the knee. Shaw could take a timeout if they want. I'm sure they won't. And that's going to do it. That's going to do it. Your final score, LaGrange 16, Shaw 14. Let's go to the house.
That's right. Coach Gibbs get the bath with the ice, and the Granger fans are excited. Great way to transition into next year. Big win for the Grangers.
There's the final horn. We'll come back. We'll tell you how we got here. But I'll tell you where we are. LaGrange 16, Shaw 14. Back after this break. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Hello, Granger fans. The Mike Patton Auto family is your local team that does not practice to get it right, but to make sure they don't get it wrong. They strive to give you a great experience each time you give them the opportunity. They understand you have options of where you go to purchase and service your truck, car, and SUV. But come see why thousands of customers keep coming back to Mike Patton time after time. We appreciate your time and business with a quality service department, and we look forward to taking care of you in the years to come. Now, go Grangers!
The Medicine Cabinet is excited to announce the opening of their third store in the Lee's Crossing community at 1704 Roanoke Road in LaGrange. Stop in and meet the staff. Pharmacist Tommy Whitworth will be leading the team. They offer home delivery inside city limits, a drive-through, and no long lines to wait in. Check out their medication compliance programs, a safe and efficient way to organize medications. Their coffee shop will be opening soon. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Rangers football on the Eagles Sports Network.
16-14, your final score. The Grangers with the win over the Shaw Raiders. Let's tell you how we got here. It was 7-3 in favor of Shaw at the half. LaGrange on their third play fumbled the ball away. A 65-yard scoop and score by McGill. And Shaw goes up 14-3 early. And you said this before, it'd be so easy for the Grangers to just pack it in. Last game of the season, give it up. But no, the Grangers starting at their own 21-yard line. They go the full 79 yards in 9 plays. A 44-yard, basically a middle screen to Jacoby Smith. And the Grangers get on the board, continue on 14-10, and that momentum just kept on going their way. Shaw on their third play of the drive, they fumbled the ball. Xavier Potts recovered, and the Grange starting at the Shaw 17-yard line, only needing 5 plays to go those 17 yards. A 4-yard touchdown catch by Darren Norvell. Extra points no good, 16-14. Shaw turns the ball over on downs. LaGrange goes 3-and-out, punts the ball away. And then Shaw, wow, getting down to the 29-yard line, an interception. And Drake Martin coming up with the pick. And then LaGrange starting at the 37-yard line. They get all the way down to the 9, fumble the ball away. One official says no, he was down. He gets overturned. It is a fumble. Shaw starting at the 10. Next play gets to the 44-yard line, but then the defense holds. No more first downs after that. Shaw turns the ball over on downs, and the Grangers come out with the win.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a big win for Coach Gibb and his staff, and obviously excited with, the way they played in the second half after the turnover. Overcame penalties, had fewer mistakes the second half. You had 10 pre-snap or post-snap penalties that sustained drives for the Shaw Raiders, and in the second half they only had 5 of those. So that was a big difference, and just impressed with the way the players played and really dominated the second half on both sides of the ball, and just excited about the Grangers. And it takes time. It sounds weird that the Grangers need to learn how to win again because they've done it for so long, but this is a big step in the right direction. And once again, you've got 25 seniors, and they go out winners regardless of what happened the entire season. Tonight they go out winners, win the last game of the season, and just can't be more excited for those guys.
We're going to take a look at some scores from around the region when we come back after this next break. 16-14, Grangers with the win. Back after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hey folks, T-O-double-D, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pink for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE 6-speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stock number 110922. Price plus tax, tag, and title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service.
Bravo!
It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way. By teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu